That Bob and Ray's granddaughter, Chris Elliott's daughter, is on Saturday Night Live. She's the one who plays Angelina Jolie. I don't know if you saw that clip.
No.
She's pretty good looking. Yeah. Can you imagine?
That's Chris Elliott's daughter?
Daughter is on Saturday Night Live. Who knew that?
I didn't know that.
Man, we're getting old.
Oh, boy.
That's crazy.
We've seen way too much.
It's Bob and Ray. Bob and Ray gave birth to Chris Elliott, and Chris
now
Elliott
Chris
gave
Elliott
birth to...
it's like the generations. They go on in show business.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
The chick that does Kathy Lee is Kristen Wiig, but you should talk to JD about Bob and Ray's granddaughter. He's in love with her.
Oh, yeah.
He brings her up all the time.
I'm in love with Bob and Ray granddaughter.
Abby Elliott.
What's your name?
Abby Elliott.
Abby Elliott. I just saw a clip of her. She's pretty cute.
Oh, my God. Me and Steve Randano have huge crushes on her.
Yeah.
She's hot. And she can act, too.
Yeah. Is she in any movies?
I don't think she's in any movies, but apparently she's dating, I forget the guy that just got divorced. That
Fred
was Fred Armisen. And he just got divorced, and now
I've been reading about that whole scandal.
Supposedly dating. So
He's dating Bob and Ray's granddaughter.
Yep.
Bob and Ray. Robin and I think that Bob and Ray were married and had
They
children.
had a child, Chris Elliott.
Yeah.
But yes, Abby Elliott, major hot girl.
Wow. No kidding.
Yes.
She. Hey, what's going on with you? You still banging the stripper, or are you done?
It's here. There's nothing.
I saw a picture of her. She's so hot. I can't figure out what's
There's
going
nothing
on.
really to talk about, and not that I really don't like talking about it in the first place. Because now every time I try and flirt with a girl, it's what about your stripper? What about your stripper? And it's like,
So it's ruining your action.
well, I mean, it's just.
I figured you would have married that stripper already, based on the picture I saw.
No.
Was she trouble?
I'm not trouble, just not the type.
She's not the one.
Not the one. No.
Wow. Boy, you're a player.
I don't know about that, but whatever.
Why do you think she's banging you? I mean, seriously, you're not going to give her a relationship. Like, what do you have? You got some kind of mojo over this girl.
I really don't care to discuss it.
No, really, seriously, what do you think it is?
How high are the heels she wears? Kevin Nealon has a theory that the higher the heel, the more messed up the girl.
Really?
I don't know about that, but listen, she, she, likes to do things with me,
No, that's good.
Just
Imagine that.
It's a mystery.
It's not
It's going to remain a mystery.
whatever.
If you ever let me interview her, I would really be pleased.
Do you
that's
actually talk to this girl?
Huh? What?
Do you talk to her?
Do you talk to her?
Yeah, a little bit,
Oh, God.
here and there.
A little bit.
I don't do a lot of talking to anyone.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. It's
How
amazing
do you keep her around?
that a girl that good looking.
Well, she got a little mad at me. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it.
Why'd she get angry with you?
No, because, we didn't hang out one night, and, she got frustrated with me because I wasn't out. So.
Yeah, you're crazy,
You
man.
weren't out.
I think you'd be banging her nonstop.
What does he mean he wasn't out?
I didn't go out.
She wanted to go out with him, and he wasn't
He
available.
wouldn't come out.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's really amazing. He's the unavailable guy.
No, I'm just very antisocial is what it is.
Yeah, because I would think a guy like
You thought he was sitting at home because there
Well-
was no opportunity.
Yeah, JD doesn't get laid a lot, and all of a sudden he's got this gorgeous girl who's interested in banging him and going out with him and being with him, and he's just like, man, I don't know. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's really an amazing story. I don't know. I'm fascinated by it. Call me nuts.
It's just, I don't know.
What?
You're making it sound douchey, but,
No, it's amazing how you're the hard to get one. In the relationship, I figured she'd be the hard to get. Like, you'd be chasing her. She's chasing you.
I don't know. I just, in the relationships I've seen in my life with roommates and my parents and whatever, it's just like, I'm not really, I don't see, I don't know. I just don't.
You don't see
What did
long.
he say?
It's just a lot of drama
He
and
didn't
stuff.
say anything.
It's just a lot of drama and stuff that I don't want to be involved in. I'd rather, just be alone and not have to
But
deal with
you're
anyone.
causing the drama in this relationship.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything. Listen,
That's the drama.
She's seen other people too. We're all,
Yeah, but it sounds like she might really like you.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's not,
Gee, I just figure you're sitting at home picking your ass, and all of a sudden this beautiful woman wants to go out with you and probably bang you at the end of the night.
And you're the one who won't go.
I get the impression that if she said to you, hey, I really dig you. I want to be exclusive, just me and you. Would you say yes?
No.
Right. I knew that. Listen to him.
You're a stud.
I mean, listen,
You're
I'm
a
not.
5-star general in the Bubba
He's
Army.
either a stud or stupid.
I'm giving you my shirt.
No, I'm not. I'm not looking
He's a
for anything
7-star
exclusive.
I'm a stupid stud.
Never mind, I really don't want to talk about it.
What's not to talk about, dude?
We're not even talking to you right now. What are you saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you're talking over us.
Sorry. I'll just leave. Goodbye.
No.
No, we're fascinated by you.
No.
I heard you appropriately waited till all the interns were done interning and you were inquiring about one of the interns. I got that report.
Well, there was one that said she was interested in me, but,
I heard she's not interested.
well, of course. She lied. I don't know. What do you want from me?
Which one was it? The beauty pageant chick?
No, the another one. No, one that said on the intern show she was, what? I just don't want to. I'm done talking about it. Leave me alone.
You haven't answered one question.
Good, I know.
You haven't said a
I'm
word.
tired of talking about something I never even answered in the first place.
Yeah.
What happened? You inquired if she was available?
I just, I messaged her. I go, were you serious or whatever? And I haven't heard back from her.
But why would any girl get involved with you if you're not even going to have a relationship with them? You're just going to bang them.
But it's a whole different.
Young chicks like to just hook up.
No,
right?
no. That's not.
What?
I don't know. It's just a case by case thing,
Yeah.
Like-
the stripper is not one for a relationship for you, but maybe the intern would have been.
It has nothing to do with her being a stripper. It's just,
Right.
Sure.
she's just not. Oh, shut up, Robin.
No, it's true. I mean,
cook.
I believe it.
Go eat an egg. A healthy one, though.
Well,
Can I leave?
sounds like your love life's pretty intense.
Listen, right now I'm just worried about a fantasy football draft on Thursday. So that's
You're more worried about the. You know what? You're like the guys at Comic-Con.
I am.
You know what? He's so funny. He said fantasy football draft so fast it sounded like
One word.
fancy football draft.
Right now, I'm just worried about.
It's the big work league. So,
You're more interested in fantasy football than chicks.
sometimes
You should go to Comic-Con.
I can actually do something. I can
Where's
actually
your mask?
do well.
We sent Wolfie to Comic-Con, and like, JD, you would fit in there because.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I did.
Depends. I don't read comics. I don't dress in costumes.
It's a shame they don't wear uniforms to fantasy football.
Wait here. Yeah, so he goes. It wasn't Comic-Con. What was it?
Monster Mania or something.
Monster Mania.
Where guys dress up as various
Oh,
monsters.
God.
So Wolfie was there.
I thought all we had to do was worry about Comic-Con. There's Monster Mania.
Let me see if I can find this guy because he reminds me of JD.
Now, which mask are you wearing today? Who are you dressed as?
I'm Michael Myers, and I play him in a hayride in Bucks County.
Oh,
He's Michael Myers. He's Michael Myers.
But what is this? I play him in Hayride in Bucks County.
Believe me.
As geeks speak.
Because I think Wolfie asked him, do you think you might get laid here? And the guy's like, well, that's not why I come. That's not why I come here.
That's very JD, yes.
Yeah.
JD like
Well, listen, I don't expect to get laid at a fantasy football draft either.
a fancy football draft.
Fantasy.
a hayride.
Enunciate.
Yes.
Could you give me your loudest, blood-curdling scream?
Wait a second.
Oh, this guy's a gem.
Where's the guy who doesn't think he's going to get laid? Wait.
What do you think of Monster Mania this year?
I think it's pretty cool. I like John Carpenter, so that's why I came out.
Did you get a chance to meet him?
Yes, I did.
Did he sign anything for you?
Yes, I got a They Live Spanish poster signed by him.
What's something like that cost?
It was $30 for his autograph.
Do you think that that's a good bargain?
I think it's all right. I paid it, so it's
What are your chances of getting laid here at a Monster Mania convention?
probably low because that's not why I come.
How much money have you spent today?
Today I've spent probably about $200.
Who do you think has the bigger penis, Freddie or Jason?
I'm going to say Jason because Freddy's is probably burnt up and shriveled, so it...
Everybody sounds.
He really thought about this.
Yeah, everybody sounds in really bad shape. You know.
He spent time thinking.
I hear you're banging a stripper. Yeah, and I don't really care about her.
I'm more interested in fantasy football.
All right.
No,
Goodbye.
I'm more interested in. You didn't say.
back here.
Hey, how dare you leave in the middle of an interview? You're our only guest.
I don't want to be the guest.
I gotta go do preseason checkout.
Yeah, I got to do some mock drafts.
probably doesn't work anymore.
Can you give me your loudest horror movie scream?
That's it.
Wow. Well, I'm just saying. It shocks me that a guy who doesn't get laid that much could be so cavalier about one of the hot. The picture,
You thought he was consumed with I gotta get laid.
Yeah.
And he's not.
It's kind of sad, too. Like, I'm listening to that guy, and he's no kid. I mean, he's probably a slow adult or something. I mean, I don't know for sure. It just sounds that way. And he's paying $30 for John Carpenter's
He
autograph.
spent $200 so far.
I don't know. It's just sad to me that, like John Carpenter, he's got enough money, I would assume. He doesn't need to be charging.
What's he doing there?
Yeah, what is he doing there, and why is he charging $30 for his autograph? I don't like it.
And the guy, did you know? It's a Spanish poster. The poster's not even in English.
Right. Like, why, they couldn't even get him an English poster. John Carpenter signed a Spanish poster.
Do you think he speaks Spanish?
I have it in Spanish. You poor bastard. And he's probably living with his mom, and he ain't got no money, and he's blowing $200.
And those posters are tacked up all around her house.
I'm pretty sure most of these guys will live with their moms here.
Now tell me, who are you dressed up as today?
Just a zombie. I actually work at a hayride in Bucks County.
Do you do this for a living?
Well, during October, I work at a hayride. That's the only time I do it. But
Sounds a little like high-pitch Eric.
That hayride in Bucks County, a lot of these people work there.
Yeah. I'm thinking of going there if I retire.
aside from that now,
What do you do for a living?
actually right now I'm pizza delivery.
Oh, okay. Do you live with your parents?
Unfortunately, yes.
How's that going for you?
So far, so good.
Do they support your love for monsters and all things creepy?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they haven't ever had a problem.
They all mumble like JD.
Right.
They all talk fast.
Pretty much, fantasy football fantasy.
What?
Fantasy football draft.
Yeah.
With it.
Could you give me your loudest, blood-curdling scream?
Wow.
JD, can you give us your loudest, blood-curdling scream? No. What is that, JD? Can you... Wow.
Can I go
What is
now?
it, Fred? A very loud, I don't know?
Can you make the sound of the stripper while she's having sex with you?
That's great. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, he ran out of
Ran out of scream. Too bad. Would have been good. But that's that's Wolfie over at Monster Mania.
Wow. Sounds like a gold mine.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Sounds like if JD ever leaves the show, we can just hire no guy from there.
I'll just go somewhere and charge people for my...
Well, if we ever have another one of
$2.
those, find the newest whack packer.
Monster Mania.
That's the place to recruit.
Yeah, anyway, hey, good for you, man. I you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I admire, and I'm being dead serious, I admire your ability to, not get caught up in the fact that she's just this hot chick and then fall totally in love with her. Like, you're thinking clearly. Like, okay, she's fun and you're having a good time together, but she's not the one, and I'm not going to sit there and
You're
go
not
all
going to
nuts
feed her
over it.
fantasies.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're being straight with her.
I'd be totally caught up in her,
Saying, you can't have the JD.
Right.
All right, Rob.
Wow. How many guys or how many boyfriends does she have? Like, you're one. You're in the rotation. Who else?
I don't know, and that
You don't want to know.
Don't care to discuss it.
Right.
Just like she doesn't want to hear, me going out with other girls.
Is she hearing that?
Wow.
She gets jealous.
Yes.
Wow. Boy, you are a player.
I'm not a player.
You are, man.
I'm not much of one.
Who
You're
knew?
playing this one right.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's you, ladies, man.
Ladies.
Must be those shorts and that T-shirt.
All right.
This is a ladies'
All right,
man.
now we're going to just go over everything about me.
Must be that cute little paunch you got going.
All right, fuck off.
What's going on with your weight, man? What are we doing?
I gained weight. What do you want
You're not going to worry about that?
I'm worried. I'm trying to...
Lose 20, bro.
I just need to do more
Maybe knock off the fast
More
food.
what?
working out.
I need to do more.
I need to go. I don't know.
Stop eating.
Take a walk.
I think they should do a thing on Howard TV where they go, this is a ladies' man.
No.
Just do a whole scan of JD,
No.
pointing out
Hey, he is.
the traits of a ladies' man.
Make fun all you want. This
I'm
fucking
just
guy's.
saying, we should be laying it out there. We
No.
got one.
He knows how to play this thing. Wouldn't it be cool? Like we found out this chick she's dating JD, of course, Bill Gates, and Snoop Dogg.
No,
Like those are the other two guys. It turns out they're very high profile guys, and we could follow them around. And
She's dating, like a quarterback.
Mark Sanchez.
right now she's dating me, Mark Sanchez,
and some hot star in Hollywood, and JD.
and Tommy Lee,
And A-Rod.
and A-Rod. I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to fall out, but she keeps bugging
She
the
keeps
shit
calling
out of
me.
Keeps calling me to get together. I don't know, man. I said go out with fucking A-Rod.
A-Rod's fucking Yankee State. Why are you bothering me? I don't get it.
A-Rod works. I don't know.
He's probably doing nothing tonight. Call him.
I can't see. I got fantasy football. What? Fantasy football. What is it? What do you call it?
Fantasy football.
Football league or something.
Well, fantasy football. It's
But it's the draft.
No, fantasy. I got fantasy football draft.
And what did you say? There's like pre-draft.
Oh, there's
things
you do.
I got pre-fantasy football draft.
You do mock draft.
mock draft. I got to do a mock draft.
I got a free mock draft tonight. I got to get ready. Like, fuck a stripper or get ready for my mock draft.
Let's see. Fake football or real
And then it'd be cool.
vagina.
We'll see like A-Rod in bed with the stripper, and she's just like, please just speak mush mouth to me. It turns me on.
You speak too clearly.
A-Rod, you're speaking so clearly. Well, honey, why do you want me to speak mush mouth? I can't tell you why. Just please.
Stop finishing your sentences.
All right, I'll admit it. I'm in love with a guy who speaks mush mouth. JD, I miss you. Not now. I'm in fantasy football. Fantasy football marketing.
I don't know.
Oh, A-Rod.
He's bugging the hell out of me.
A-Rod, honestly, I never could be in a serious relationship with you.
Stop enunciating.
You speak so clearly. And you're so ripped. I can't stand that.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Make fun of me away from my face.
Nah, I love you, man. You know I do. What's it say on the back of your shirt? Fuck off?
Oh, it's a jacket.
Oh, dude. You don't send that.
Oh, jacket. I think it saes fuck more or something.
Let me see. Turn around. I'll tell you what it says. Yeah,
It's a message to himself
fuck more.
because he's not doing that.
Do you really think you should be wearing that? Fuck
It's the only
more?
jacket I have here.
Yeah, but dude.
He wears it all the time.
I don't wear this one all the time. Well,
I've
yeah, I
seen
do.
it.
It's
Yes,
my
I
company
read your
jacket.
ass every day.
By the way, it's 95 degrees outside. Why are you
I
wearing
know.
a jacket?
Well, I'm fucking sweating and I'm afraid to take off my shirt that's
Oh, your
all the
pits?
pit stains
Let me
or
see your
something.
pit stains.
Let me see.
No, I don't.
Come on,
Leave me
what's
alone.
wrong?
Take
Too
off your
bad.
sweatshirt. Let me see what you got. I want to be like you because you're a stud.
Fuck off.
These are the pit stains you should have if you're a ladies'
I
man.
don't think.
Let me see.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, no, he's
Oh,
not. Do you use deodorant?
Yeah, but
Listen to me.
I was here all night, so.
Dry idea. You won't sweat for days.
Okay.
You got to do that, bro.
Dude, I've had this jacket on since
Yeah, but you're not confident.
1 o'clock last night.
You're wearing a jacket because you're not confident.
You're
Dry-
letting them see you sweat, man.
Try idea, man. I'm telling you, it clogs up your pores with aluminum. And before you know it, you'll never sweat again. Trust me. I go for a run, my armpits don't sweat. I'm not kidding.
I don't know if that's healthy. But.
It can't be. But this kid, I mean, he's sweating.
Well, what do I'm fucking, in here. What from me?
Well, I'm in here too, and I ain't sweating like that.
Yeah, well.
Well, all right.
Can I go now?
What else is going on?
No, nothing.
All right, thank you, Jay.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You're a gold mine. My audience loves you.
Yeah,
Mr. Stallone. Mr. Stallone.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, everything. Look what's happened here.
Can you believe this?
How'd you
No,
do
I
this?
can't.
How'd you pull this off?
Yeah, how'd you pull this off?
You know what? It's just, Howard, it's all about concept today. I guess the day of just the one-man army is over, and I thought, let me just get together some really, I guess, the last of the tough guys out here, at least the people I know, and just see what happens.
Let me ask you about this. So you're sitting at home, and much like when you did Rocky, I said to Robin, you got to admire Sylvester Stallone. The guy wrote, if the guy had just written Rocky, never even starred in it, just wrote it, you would have said, hey, the guy was an Academy Award winner for writing a screenplay.
Yeah.
But you forget the Rocky, then you had Rambo.
Right.
And here you are, a guy in his 60s.
Right.
Can you believe Sylvester Stallone's in his 60s?
Don't even say that.
By the way,
Stop it.
how is that, by the way? You still getting it up, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. I mean, you
It's all about your partner, let's face it.
Right. Do you use Viagra or anything like that?
Oh, I have it in a Pez dispenser.
Do you use Viagra?
No, we actually use witch doctors.
Yeah, but seriously, you don't need it. In other words, you have a full erection.
Would I admit something like that? Seriously.
No, but let's say you would.
Well,
Yeah,
that sounds like it's not a no.
I mean, you would help a lot
Ladies,
of
I'll
guys.
tell you what, seriously, I swear, I have the greatest, hottest wife on the planet, and she just rings my bell. That's all it is.
How many times a week?
Oh, God. Well, you put it this way. She's actually
Including everything, blowjobs, everything.
Oh, my God.
Everything.
Does she swallow?
No. From Academy Awards to this
You went from the Academy Award. No,
gravity.
Mr. Stallone, and in all seriousness,
The best award.
You're now able to speak on a subject that is probably important to a lot of guys who are of similar age.
You've been a role model.
You've been a role model. You are saying if your partner is hot,
Yeah,
you do not need Cialis,
right.
you do not need Viagras,
No, unless you're jet lagged.
and you still have a thick, full erection.
Oh, my God. listen
Are you
to this.
thick?
Actually, this,
Are you thick or are you pencil thin?
am I jousting? Am I?
No, but your brother
swinging in the wind?
your brother
Is that what
told
you're
me,
saying?
your brother and your mother told me you're very thick and full.
That he was big, right?
Yes, that he's big, and everyone knows
But
it.
they know.
They know. Your mother
I don't
knows.
shower with my brother.
Yeah, but your mother changed your diaper, and your mother even told me you had nice sized balls.
She was looking at my forehead.
Right. No, but in all seriousness, you make a good point.
Right.
That actually we haven't made any point, but
No, it is.
No,
I
it
really
is.
think it's all about a certain kind of chemistry. There's no question about it.
you still find your wife. How many years you married now? 13?
13, but I've been with her for, believe it or not, 22.
And you find her hot still and
Unbelievable.
exciting.
No,
and-
unbelievable.
Yeah, I was
I
saying
mean,
this.
I could light a cigar off her shoulder. I mean, she's hot.
If she was in a horrible car
Smoking.
accident and she lost her looks,
Right.
it would be hard to get it up. In other words, she's so hot that you're able to maintain this physical need.
No, I kick her to the curb.
You would.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I told my wife that as well.
Wow.
I said, look, honey, I got to admit one thing. I am shallow when it comes to that.
Is
The
that
reason
right?
I love you is because you are put together. Now, all of a sudden, if someone throws a mustache, puts a mustache in a Mona Lisa,
Right.
it's not the Mona Lisa anymore.
Exactly.
You know,
Well,
it's
at least you're
it's
honest.
At least
Geraldo
you're
Rivera.
telling the truth.
At least
yeah.
you're honest about it. Hey,
Yeah,
do you know?
and Geraldo Rivera, it's not that, it becomes very masculine.
But by the way, look how you go on and on and on with your career, and this.
Well, he's hit. He had hit a little spot, a patch there.
Yeah, in his 50s.
And you figured it out for yourself. Nobody else was figuring it out.
I think everything comes around. I really do. And if you kind of like try to hold yourself together physically, I think it's just a matter of it's the Ralph Lauren syndrome. Like his clothing is like very retro, but now it's hip. It just comes around. It's
who's
interpretation.
I'm reading about this movie that you wrote, and the most shocking thing is those
Right.
two putzes, Steven Seagal and Jean-Claude Van
Right,
Damme,
right.
turned down the film.
Right.
Now, did you
now-
talk to them personally?
I talked to Van Damme, yeah. Steven Seagal, he was down in New Orleans doing that show, and he had beef, not with me. We get along fine. He had a beef with the producer. They had done 6 DVDs together, and they just weren't talking anymore.
Are these guys kicking themselves in the head? I mean, Steven Seagal is too fat to kick himself in the head, but if he could still do the karate,
right?
Are these guys kicking themselves in the head that they turned you down? And
I think Van Damme is. I think Steven is. He has his own agenda. I have no idea
Right.
what he's doing. But I was in Kiev a week ago. in the Ukraine promoting the film, and there was our host there happened to say, "How do you get along with Van Damme?" And I, related a story that to me is mind-boggling, that he went off on this somewhat this trail of how he wants to do romantic stories and how his love would be traced through the generations. I said, "Who's playing the love interest?" He goes, "Me," meaning himself. I said, "Who's directing?" He goes, "Me." And I go, "Who wrote it?" "Me." "And who's editing?" "Me." And he goes, "It's the best movie I've ever seen." I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because it's me." And I went, "Okay." But he wanted to be in an action film, and he said, "Really, I'm not doing action right now. I'm doing something else." And I went, "Okay, fine."
I mean, can you imagine the balls on this guy? This Van Damme hasn't done a film in years that anyone's heard of.
Right.
Sylvester Stallone calls him, and the film is good enough for, Bruce Willis, for Arnold Schwarzenegger, for Steve Austin, for Mickey Rourke. I mean, for all these guys, Dolph Lundgren. It's not good enough for him.
Well, like I said, I was in Kiev, and someone put him on the phone, and we were talking about him. He goes, "You want to tell him something?" I said, "You're serious?" He goes, "Yeah." He was supposed to, believe it or not, Howard, this is the first, he was in Belgium, and he was supposed to come to Kiev in the Ukraine for the premiere that night, and he had a hotel reservation being the distributor's guest. He never showed up, but they put him on the phone. And I said, "Claude," he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Are you sorry now that you weren't in the film?" He goes, "Yeah, I am." I said, "Okay, put it this way. Next time in the sequel, I'll let you fight Jet Li to the death. If you can beat him, I'm not sure you can. Give me a call. Bye."
Right, very good.
I swear.
Now, you call him Claude?
Claude.
Not Jean-Claude?
No.
How do you know to call
Claude?
him Claude?
And by the way, that's spelled C-L-A-U-D.
Yeah, but how do you know to call him Claude? I mean, seriously.
How?
Yeah, I would think his name is Jean.
Actually, I met Jean-Claude, believe it or not. He was 21 years old. I was coming out of my house. I was doing, I think, Rocky III or something like that. And all of a sudden, there was some disturbance outside in the bushes. And I went out, and it was him. And he had just come from Belgium. He was like 21 years old. He was very ambitious, and he wanted to be in films. He could barely speak English. And he was miming what he wanted to do. And he's doing these incredible kicks, out of the driveway.
Right.
And my wife was going, "Who's the guy doing the splits?" I said, "I don't know." But he wants to. I got an idea, and he showed me a picture of him jumping over a Volkswagen and doing splits. Anyway, I couldn't
Did you have him arrested?
And no, I actually drove him to a bus stop. I swear.
Now, let me understand something. When a movie like this, when you go to the studios,
right?
Did a lot of studios say to you, "There's no way we're making this movie"?
Everyone. I couldn't believe that, especially MGM, because I wanted to go there. There was one fellow there. His name was Eric Lomas. He's head of distribution. He wanted the film very badly, but they went over to another woman named Mary Parent, who had come over from Universal to run the studio, and they said, "We don't see it. We don't feel it." And I go, "Well, Rocky was the last film I did there, Rocky Balboa. It made money, and the thing here was going to be as a conservative budget. I think you can't, I think you could, at the worst case, you could break even." They said, "No way." So we went with Avi Lerner, who was, last of the really big independent producer who took a real gamble. I mean, really a big gamble. This is a guy that, primarily makes very, very low-budget films.
So it had to be depressing for you that here you are, a guy who's, won the Academy Award. You've written, I don't know, if you add up all the money between Rocky, Rambo, and all the other stuff you've done.
Right. Yeah, you've made Hollywood a ton.
You've made Hollywood several $1 billion. I mean, this had to be very depressing to you that you could not get The Expendables made, right?
It does, yeah, it does.
How long does it take you to write a script like The Expendables?
Well, Howard, it was probably the most rewrites of all, because that one went through, and that's no kidding, probably about 135 rewrites, only because, not that it's Shakespearean, not that it's classic, every time I kept coming up with these ideas, I said, how do I simplify it, and how do I keep getting more interesting characters in it? So every time you bring in a character, it's kind of like a song. You bring in a new stanza, you now have to elaborate on the chorus. You have to stretch it out and reconfigure everything. So it was a long, ongoing process, because at one time I wanted actors that you would never associate with films like this, like Ben Kingsley and.
Did you start to feel as if Hollywood had turned its back on you? Were you kind of like when you're how many years does it take you to write this script?
Hollywood does turn its back on you, but it's just a matter of evolution. I don't take it personally. Well, I do take it a little bit personally, but I understand the nature of the beast. Actors are very much like horses, and the studios and the other ancillary, like agents and managers, whatever, they have a job to do. What their job is, you ride the talent until their legs go like a horse, and they just put the saddle on the next one.
Well, you're right, and in fact, you've learned, you're teaching an important lesson that an actor, if they want to work, they better come up with their own projects. The fact that you write these things is the key, because...
No question.
That's the key. Where the hell would you be if you don't write these things?
Oh, no, an actor is the most dispensable component, I think, of a film today. No question about it. In the 80s and 90s, it was just the opposite, Howard. You could sit there and greenlight Cobra with a script that was half-baked, or, Arnold would do Commando with a snap of his fingers. Not today. No way.
You know what's crazy, too? You're now, because you just wrote The Expendables and it's the #1 movie, you beat that for Cocteau, Eat, Pray, Love.
I didn't think we were, by the way.
You were probably nervous, right?
Oh, yeah. But, it's a huge... Robin, what's it sell? Like 8 million copies? 8, 7?
Big book. And it's a woman's book. So you're telling me the weekend last weekend when this movie of yours is coming out, you're sitting there biting your nails, right?
Well, yeah, because for the majority of Friday until like 10 o'clock at night, they were 40 to 50% ahead.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. We were, and you could have the studio heads were calling me going, usually women just go to matinees. They don't go out late at night. Don't worry. I think it's okay. Yeah, we'll catch them in the long run. But I could tell they were...
Nervous?
They were very nervous.
What happens with that? In other words, your movie's coming out, and they immediately on Friday night, they get the numbers back. And who calls you to tell you you're being beaten by Eat, Pray, Love at first? Who's the scumbag that wants to bum you out on a Friday night?
No. It's kind of like you would have maybe the step 2 or 3, let's say the personnel and the hierarchy, like the second or third in command would call you, and then eventually, when it's starting to get really desperate, the president will call you and go, hang in there. I said, I've been here before. It's in, there's nothing you can do about it. I believe if you've done everything possible in the way of promoting the film, it's just up to the fans. And the honest thing is, it's something that I don't care how good the commercials are, because I've seen brilliant. Eat, Pray, Love, they had 3 times the budget we had.
Right.
It's just something that connects with the audience. I don't know. I've had it a couple times in my life, and I've had the majority of, you have misses. You think that a perfect formula is going to work, like everything is blogging your way like snakes on a plane. You think everyone's going to go to it, and they don't go.
So Friday night...
Scott Pilgrim had a better with tracking than we did.
So Friday night...
Yeah.
They were beating you.
Oh, big time.
And you're bumming out because why is it so important to have the #1 movie? It just because it adds to the momentum, right?
Yeah, it's big time.
Big time.
Big time, because it would also, there was a rallying point here. There was a there was a line of demarcation drawn, like, here's a very liberal, woman's, thoughtful, deep film. On the other side was Scott Pilgrim, which represent a lot of technology, and both these are based on books. And then you had this kind of like throwback Neanderthal
action film
of these knuckle draggers and just tough guys, and as simplistic as you can get. And it was like, oh no, we're not going to let the past catch up to the future. We're not going to have this. We got rid of these guys once. We put a spike in their heart in the 90s. That's the end of them.
Right, and then Saturday, you get the call, and they say Eat, Pray, Love is still winning, or the tide was turning?
Well, I didn't want to answer the phone on Saturday morning. I said, I don't want to deal with this.
You were depressed?
Oh, yeah, big time. Because it's the whole Rocky thing Rocky Balboa took 7 years to do, and it was a lot of ass kissing, no question about it. Because I kept thinking, I don't know if you're like me, had this way, I keep thinking about the big picture and what you have to do to get there. Then we finally got there. I said, then Rambo, and that was tough. And then finally get to this point and go, okay, finally, one time I just wanted to go out with a little dignity and something retro and special. And I go, bang, we really are not going to make it. Damn, we came this far. It was a lot of struggle in the film.
So Saturday night, somebody gets a hold of you and says, we are still not beating Eat, Pray, Love.
No, it was actually noon. So the phone hasn't rung by noon. I went, oh, man, no one wants to call.
Yeah, right. You're ready to leave town.
Right.
Right.
Then around 2 in the afternoon, and I'm sitting there, do I call, do I ask? I don't want to know. I think it's great just to be ignorant and not know the truth.
Right.
I'm in total denial. I'm doing like the ostrich with the head in the sand. And then finally around 2:15, phone rings, and my associate, Kevin King, goes, we beat the woman. We beat him. We've done it. And you can see that he had been up all night.
And the relief in your body, I mean, it's probably like going...
Yeah, this sounds miserable. This Friday, Saturday.
It's miserable. I mean, because that is miserable. Because this guy is Sylvester Stallone. He's done it all, and now he's like a beginner again. He's got to relive the whole fucking experience.
But what makes him do this? He's got a lot of money. Why do you keep going out there doing this?
I don't know. It's just... I mean, what else is there? You know, it's just something that's in your blood. You like to compete. I think that the more you really get in touch with that kind of immature part of you, that kid-like side, that competitive side, you just stay in the game.
So who's the first person you call when you find out you're the #1 movie of the weekend?
I swear to you, I didn't call anyone. I just sat there. I didn't want to rock the boat.
Did you drag the wife into the bed and bang her hard?
Well... Actually, I tried to do that, but she would have no part of it.
Really? Why? Her period?
Well, because when I was in that frantic mood, and said, calm down, just enjoy the moment. I said, I'd like to enjoy the moment. Join me, because no, you enjoy the moment. She says, no, when you're in a state of mind, you're just like you're too hyper. I went, yeah.
So what do? You just sit in the house and stare at the wall?
Pretty much, yeah.
That was it.
And then I called up Arnold.
Right.
His people. Then I went over and had lunch with Arnold.
So
I go over to a guy named a place called Giuseppe Franco's, right on Cannon in Beverly Hills.
I thought Giuseppe Franco was a hair cutter.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's kind of like this clubhouse.
Right.
And we go there in a place called Cafe Roma. We go in the back and we have a cigar, and he's so with it. He goes, yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, he's more enthusiastic. Something when you have Sylvester Stallone's accent doing Arnold's.
Right.
Yeah, that was good.
That wasn't bad, actually.
That wasn't bad. And he was so fantastic. He kept showing up at the premieres. No one asked him. He's in Sacramento. He's taking a night flight to make it to Vegas. He came to Hollywood.
That's a nice thing that he did.
It's unbelievable. Seriously.
Yeah.
To get Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie would be a fortune. And he did it for free.
He did it for free. And no, he doesn't get a little taste?
Nothing, zero.
He just said, hey, I'm happy to do it for you.
Whatever you want. I said, why don't we do this on our prime? Jesus.
Of course. You know why? Because you're too goddamn competitive.
That's exactly right.
And not only that, the studios were making too much money on the two of you being apart.
That's true.
That's true, too. I would have thought after this last weekend, your wife would have come down in a negligee and just blown your brains out.
No,
I mean, I really, you know what? I'm a little pissed at this.
You don't know my wife. She's still, believe it or not, incredibly shy. So thanks anyway.
What do you mean incredibly shy?
She doesn't wear those kind of outfits.
She's incredibly modest. She's beautiful. She's an astounding body. She's the best mother, and she's best lover. She's best everything. But she is, without a doubt, this incredibly modest person.
But you think she'd come down since they Sly? I'm so proud of you, my God.
She'll do that. But the negligee saying I wanted, devour.
So what do you mean? The sex is sort of, I'm not going to say boring, but it's very straightforward.
No, it's fantastic, but she's modest. So it's where you have...
In other words, it's pretty straightforward. You get on top, maybe...
She likes to be romantic.
Sly's the initiator.
You're the initiator.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, you've got to really make
beyond initiating. It's like every day I show up with flowers and chocolate. Remember
she wants to be romanced.
Exactly.
You sound like a guy
in the middle at the front door.
You sound like a guy who's been in therapy. You know why?
No.
And I mean this in a positive way. You seem to know that you have to connect with your wife on some other level than just the physical.
No, there's no doubt about that. Her whole key is she's very gentle inside and doesn't like any sort of very, very quiet, shy. So, like in public, she doesn't like to hold hands. She feels like people are watching. Yeah, she doesn't want to make any waves, nothing. She's the complete opposite of what you would think.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
What do you have, a BlackBerry or an iPhone?
iPhone.
Take a picture of your wife's ass and send it to me. I want that. Do that for me.
Actually,
what is the big deal?
There was an incredible photo of her, and I was on the cover, or inside on, I think one of the Vanity Fairs, and Helmut Newton, the great photographer, shot it. And I didn't realize how well built my wife was until I saw this picture. I went, "Oh my God!"
That can turn you on.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
so be
It's on my desk, actually.
Be philosophical for a second here. When you had even been quoted as saying, when you were in your 50s, you said, aging, it was a tough period in your life. You got depressed.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, I don't know what's going to be with my film career. I don't know. I'm getting older, and so much of your everyone knows you from your fantastic muscles and all this stuff. And then when you get to your 60s, does it get better or is it just horrible? I'm 56 now.
I think you're on the cusp. I mean, you have two ways to go because you don't, like that old saying, youth is wasted on the young. You have it now together. You know how the game of life is played, yet your time is pretty limited, and somewhat of your physical skills are not all there, but your mental acuity, your wisdom is peaking.
So you're saying this is a good time?
It's a good time. It's a bad time for, you get some tough injuries, but it's a great time if you can somewhat hold yourself together.
But you say you get tough injury. I mean, not everyone's a maniac like you. I mean, from doing this film, you broke your neck.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You not only
broke your neck.
He broke his
actually,
neck.
what it is, let me give you the exact thing. What Steve hit me so hard that he drove a bone spur into my spinal cord and did a hairline fracture on a disc. So they did an operation.
Steve Austin?
And now I'm sort of bionic with the plate and the screws and all that stuff.
Steve Austin.
See, you can't do these scenes with wrestlers.
Why do you not act in these? In other words, like I remember, didn't you once like Dolph Lundgren on Rocky punched you in the chest so hard that you nearly died?
Dolph Lundgren almost killed me.
Yeah, he punched you in the chest.
Dolph Lundgren, people, first of all, being like a brilliant chemist, believe it or not, mathematician.
Right, he's a bright guy.
Also a Viking.
Right.
Like a throwback Viking. Make no mistake about it. I saw him, we were getting ready to do Rocky IV, and he's playing Ivan Drago the Russian, and he got into a beef with Carl Weathers, and they're both in the ring. I'm walking towards the ring, and I see them shoving each other. Then Dolph, literally, with his gloves on, picked him up and heaved him into the corner and said, "Come on."
You mean it was a real fight?
Oh, big time.
Why would they fight? There are two actors.
Because there's something about the way Carl Weathers, Dolph was very shy, and Carl is very like Apollo Creed.
Right.
And their personalities, like Apollo Creed or Carl Weathers and Mr. T, hated each other.
I didn't know that.
Only because they're just drastically different personalities.
And you saw Dolph in a real fight, and he really was physical. So when he punched you, see, I don't know, this is acting. Why is he punching you? In other words, it should be a fake punch.
Well, what I saw the Hagler fight, the Tommy Hearns and Marvin Hagler fight, they hated each other so much that they threw out all the rules, they threw out all the training and the skill, and just literally got, as they say, medieval, and went crazy and tried to kill each other.
Right.
I said, Dolph, I hate you so much in this movie, you hate me so much. Let's just throw out the rules. We know what we've choreographed. But I said, really? Take me out. I mean, try. I have an idea, kind of what you're going to do, but I want you to throw with such force that when the people are watching this, they're saying this can't be choreography because the punches are coming too fast and from odd angles.
You wanted realism.
Well, it was his direction then. He almost got himself killed.
And then he punched you in the chest, and he stopped your heart or something, right?
Well, what happened is, you remember Sam Kinison when he got killed?
Right.
He had the car accident, and how he died was he got hit in the chest with a steering wheel.
Yeah, he crushed his...
Remember?
Yes, he died of a broken heart.
For like 20 minutes, and then he dropped.
Right.
Well, what happened, that's called the pericardial sac around your heart. It's a sac that contains fluid, water. Right. And if you get hit hard enough, just imagine the swelling like a bump on your head. This swells around your heart and stops it.
And that's what happened to you?
That's what happened to me.
Luckily they caught it.
On Expendables,
I know.
on Expendables, you broke your neck, and you also got shingles because you were working out so hard.
Yeah.
That your immune system got shot.
Totally shot.
And really, this is insanity. Now this Gavone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, challenged you and said you didn't really break your neck, didn't he? He tried to discount
Did he really say that?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, no. I don't know if he said that, but when on David Letterman, they somehow got pictures of the X-rays.
Yes.
So I mean, this is not a publicity. I mean, I like to sell a movie, but I'm not going to say yes. I broke my neck. Please come see my film.
Right.
That's really
now
that's a
in the
bad
movie.
advertising ploy.
In the movie, you are waterboarded. Is that correct?
No, the leading lady's waterboarded. I tested it.
Why would you do that?
Because I wouldn't put someone through what I wouldn't try. And the girl in it, a Brazilian girl, Gisela, wanted to do waterboarding and her own stunts. I said, this is serious. She goes, I just want to do it for real. I said, let me see what it's like for real. So Steve Austin, they hold me down, and they pour water over that rag.
Yeah.
And what people don't realize about waterboarding, it's you breathe in the water. You're drowning.
Right. Why do you want to do this for real? Why does this
because
actress
people have
want
talked about waterboarding so much, and rather than the old cliche of a girl tied to a chair and you're smacking her around and say, give me the information, or using the old electrodes and you're wired to a battery, you're being shocked. I wanted to do something that people have never seen, but we've heard so much about, which is waterboarding.
Did you confess to anything while you were being waterboarded?
They weren't asking any questions.
They didn't ask you any questions?
Does he think now that Hollywood will rethink its position on him and start opening their doors?
Of course they will. Yes,
you really think that?
He's got the #1 movie. What's going to happen now is, as Sylvester Stallone will tell you himself, he could walk in with a shit script tomorrow, and now they're going to be ready to make it. That's the joke. Absolutely.
No.
Why do you say no?
Because if I came in with an action film that has an interesting concept and I'm surrounded by, like, younger guys, then maybe. Where you have to think of like the Dirty Dozen. I'm now Lee Marvin. I'm now the older John Wayne. And it's all about incorporating the whole audience. It's pretty amazing that your average audience, the majority are like 25 years and younger, and they're looking at The Expendables. So I can't expect that to happen twice.
Hey,
in a
that's
row.
an interesting analogy. Maybe you should pull a John Wayne next and do like one of those sentimental, but like an action film, but sentimental.
I would do that in a second.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. I might write something up for you. I'll see if
But I have to die probably.
Well, that's what didn't John Wayne do?
Yeah, so big deal.
I'm ready to go.
A big deal. I'll kill you off. Listen, take 2 or 3 phone calls. Do me. And where's that hot wife of yours right now?
She's upstairs in the bed.
Naked?
Oh, no. Are you kidding? No. I told you she's modest.
Did you make love to her last night?
She's probably wearing a fencing outfit or something.
Did you make love to her last night?
How dare you?
Did you?
I don't know.
You don't even remember.
It was a close call, though. It was a close call.
How many daughters you have? 3?
3 beautiful daughters.
Are they beautiful?
Yeah, and it's not going to be fun, Howard.
I was going to say, how old are they now?
They're 14 and 11 and 8, and it's not looking good for me.
Isn't it true that if you want, like I don't see pictures of your kids in the tabloids. Why is it that I think a lot of these stars who complain about their kids being in the tabloids, they really want them in? You can keep your kids out of the tabloids if you want, can't you?
Yeah, you can. The only time I'm seeing is because the paparazzi are so efficient today.
Yes.
If they were snipers, I'd be dead every day. I mean, they're that good.
Yeah, they can get you.
If you take them to a restaurant, and even if it's a remote restaurant, they find out. And they nail you with a telephoto lens, and you never see them.
I don't see your kid, but Surrey Cruise is in the paper every day. They must call photographers, Tom Cruise and his wife.
You think so?
They have to, right? Don't you think so?
Well, I don't want to comment, but when you're,
that means a yes.
Judging by the fact that she's always in designer clothes.
No, I didn't say Tom did by any means. I'm saying, they're everywhere. And sometimes he may like taking his kid out. I mean, you're kind of like, damned if you do and damned if you don't. You want the kid to actually walk on the streets and see life. And I'm sure he likes walking down the street with Surrey, but then again, he's chastised for it and blamed like you're trying to flaunt your kid. He goes, no, how about I'm just trying to live my life?
Well, that's true.
By the same token, does Sly think his daughters are going to become like Paris Hilton and, the other celebrity
always that
kids?
Potential. That's the problem with being in this city. You're exposed to this ultra reality. It's not normal. It's not real.
Have you told your daughters they better not embarrass you?
Actually, I do all the time.
Yeah. Do any of them want to be actors?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Well, how do you avoid that?
Yeah, I know. Well, what are they in the school play and all that?
Yes, exactly right.
Well, don't allow it.
They're red carpet ready, unfortunately.
Yeah, they have boyfriends? Not yet. Well, 14?
No, it's unacceptable.
You're one of those,
Really,
huh?
I've got them where they're not going to get married between, like, say, from 35 to 42.
That'd be a funny movie, you fighting their boyfriends.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That'd be good.
The movie.
Yeah, well, you got to expect that.
I've got all my props from Rambo. I'm looking at them now. I've got Bowie knives. I'm looking at Judge Dredd guns, swords.
You poor bastard.
In my office right now.
You are
and I'm going to use them all.
You are in such a bad position. You know how many guys are going on and bang Sylvester Stallone's kids? You know what I mean? When they get of age.
What?
You got a problem on your hands.
What a lethal proposition that will be for them.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Here's my philosophy. When you're touching them, you're touching me.
Oh.
Right.
And therefore, I don't like to be touched by a guy. Okay?
Yeah.
So therefore, you and I have a date with destiny.
Let's take a couple of phone calls. The movie is called Expendables. It's the #1 film in America right now. Sylvester Stallone has done it again. He had, I mean, what a career. Do you think you'll get, like, Lifetime Achievement Awards and stuff at the Academy Awards? I mean, how many?
No, come on, they've got to.
Now, Rob, I'm telling you.
Why don't you get the respect?
I'm still, believe it or not, I'm kind of an outsider.
Yeah,
I think that people see me, like, politically as, right-wing and...
Are you right-wing? How do you feel about that mosque at Ground Zero? You think they should be allowed to build it?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, right? Me too.
Absolutely not.
How do you feel about Mel Gibson?
Ay, that poor bastard. Huh?
I feel bad for him.
You feel
I
bad?
like Mel. Mel always came through for me. He's always had a smile on his face.
Career over, Sly.
Listen, what happened?
But his career's over, right?
It looks pretty bad.
It's bad.
It's horrible.
You can't resurrect from this.
And everyone, it's just like all these vultures are coming down. Until you walk a mile in his shoes, until you know what's going on behind closed doors, we've all been there.
The broad taped him. The broad taped him.
Oh, you saying you could have been caught like this if somebody was taping you?
Absolutely.
Sly.
Oh, Sly, of course. Sly, you've lost your temper with a woman.
No, never.
Never?
I've married such, I've had such a peaceful marital history.
Sly, there's a lot of people on the phone. If you just give me a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Leslie West is on the phone, the legendary
Whoa.
Leslie West. You know who that is, from Mountain? Of course, the greatest guitar player ever lived. Leslie, what's up? What's on your mind?
I wanted to thank Sly for putting Mississippi Queen in that movie.
Oh, are you kidding? I had no choice. It's such a great song, Leslie.
It's a brilliant song.
And it just kick-started that second half of the movie. Appreciate it.
Leslie, Sly, do you have to go to Leslie West and get permission to put Mississippi Queen in your movie, or do you just...
In a roundabout way, Leslie, I got to go to publishers, and I'm sure they contact him.
Leslie, you still own the publishing of Mississippi Queen, don't you?
Part of it. It's Universal, actually.
Right.
And one of the guitars that are in the movie, this Luna guitar that's in the movie, is also made by Dean, which makes the Leslie West signature. So that's double thanks to...
So, Leslie, you get paid as a result of them putting that in the movie, and do you get a continual check, in other words, from being in the movie?
Well, not from the guitar, but from the song.
From the song.
Yeah, well, thank God I wrote it, and I didn't sell it like a lot of my friends sold it.
It's amazing how it's complex. Sometimes you can get a great song, and then other ones, by the time you go through all the people that are out of the artist's influence, in other words, the publishers, they can make it so difficult that the artist would love to have his song in, but you can't do it.
Well, I know when I did my film, I wanted a Jimi Hendrix song for a scene, and the estate said, well, I actually got it in, but the estate had, there's no drug use allowed, because I wanted it for a scene where I was smoking pot as a kid.
Right.
But that was it. I mean, they put the kill on that. So I know it can be difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Leslie, good to hear from you.
Great.
And
thanks, Leslie.
All right. Let's go over to JR real quick for Sylvester Stallone. Go ahead, JR.
Good morning, Howard. Thank you. My two greatest inspiration, Sly and...
well, you're in big trouble.
I was going to say, what is he doing as a result?
Your two inspirations are Sly and Howard Stern?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Got all the bases covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, you inspired me to become a filmmaker. I grew up in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And,
have you made any films, though, JR?
Yeah, I got a couple of them on my YouTube channel, Who Shot JR.
Oh.
And anyway, when I was a kid,
So Sylvester Stallone ruined your life by...
I was going to say, so what does he actually do for a living?
Right.
Oh,
now
rough.
Sylvester Stallone inspired you to be a director. Now you're making your own films on YouTube. You have your very own YouTube channel.
Well, it got into the film festival in Philadelphia.
It did. All right. Well, very good.
Into the International Film Festival there.
All right, JR, congratulations. I'm getting rid of JR.
And you wonder why guys grow up with complexes.
Come on.
He sat there for 3 hours.
Let's face it, the guy was a bore. Todd, go ahead.
Hey now, Howard. Good
now.
morning. Sly, I'm a big fan. Listen, one of your movies that isn't talked about a lot is The Wars of Flatbush.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get a little background on that. I know there was a lot of collaboration on the writing of it, yourself included.
Right.
And I just wanted to understand some of the background about it.
All right, what's the question?
Well, you want to know what the background was? That it was basically put together. I think that Stephen Verona and Marty Davis, they put it together. Steve Verona actually had his dentist kick in some money, and they had about a $300,000 budget. But everybody had to basically wear their own clothes and this and that. And originally Richard Gere was in it, and De Niro was in it, or could be in. Was almost going to be in it. Then he ended up doing Bang the Drum Slowly. Then Henry Winkler came in, and so it was all around. Then I got into a little bit of a dispute with Richard Gere, and that didn't work. And it was an amazing kind of journey because no one had any money. Then finally, we ran out of dialogue in the scene, and I said, let me start ad-libbing. Let me try this. Let me try that. And in a couple of those scenes, I ended up writing all my dialogue, and that was when I really started my writing career.
What an amazing career. Lords of Flatbush.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Ralph, go ahead real quick.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, first of all, congrats on the movie. I really enjoyed it. It was just like a ton of fun. It's exactly what you expected.
That's all it's supposed to be. Thank you very much.
Yeah, really good. But I read an article where you blame Tim Burton's Batman for the decline of
I'm
action
glad
movies.
you brought that up because it's not meant to denigrate that because I think what he did was amazing and he really rekindled a franchise. What it is when the supposed bodysuits that superheroes are manufactured and they step into them, they really don't have to go to a gym. So it's kind of like anybody could do it now. You could take a really good actor, a guy who's very non-physical, like Tom McGuire, and all of a sudden they're chiseled.
You make a good point in Batman. I mean, who thought Michael Keaton could play Batman?
That was the big question. Could Michael Keaton actually be Batman?
And Michael Keaton suddenly put on that costume, and they gave him the muscles and the whole thing. You make a good point. And
the Tobey Maguire analogy is the perfect one because Tobey never beefed up for the role. It's the suit.
And whoever did that was a brilliant idea.
It's a brilliant idea. But it also now it opened up the field that anyone could possibly fill those roles, like very good actors.
Good point.
And the physical guys sort of we don't totally need you anymore.
Right. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. You're so right.
It was not meant as it was a bad thing. It was just part of evolution.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Let's go one final question. Let's go to Nick. Nick, go ahead. In Lake Tahoe,
Thanks, Howard.
Hey,
Sly, I wanted to ask you, how many women have you been with at once, and how many different women at the same time?
Right, relevant.
No, I'm not going to answer that.
Sly, that's a relevant question. You have to answer that.
No, there's not a chance.
You have the number one movie. Let's celebrate. Are you kidding? What's the big 3 women at once?
No, are you kidding me?
That's a lie.
No, it's a complete lie.
You never orgied?
Never.
Come on.
Come on. I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't.
Sometimes I look at...
I'm telling you, no.
I sometimes look at... You know, there's a woman you made love to that I'm jealous.
No. Now you're making this up.
Wait. Did you not make love to Susan Anton?
Never.
Is that true?
Come on.
Susan Anton?
Yeah.
We knew each other.
I always had a thing for her, I'm talking about back... You had her in her prime.
She was a really nice woman. Actually.
She got away, huh?
Not got away. It wasn't meant to be. We went out for about a year, and she was a fantastic woman, great personality.
What went wrong?
I don't know, but then Dudley came into the picture and went to extremes.
Could you imagine going from Sylvester Stallone to Dudley Moore?
What's up with that?
It's unbelievable.
Oh, no. He was very talented. Come on.
Was she a monster in bed?
Will you stop?
Tell me what she
would.
would.
She was a golden girl. What can I tell you?
Would she do anal?
Oh my God.
I have to know.
Does
you have to tell me.
Sly want anal?
Oh
Slide, you into that at all?
Of course not. What do I look like, a proctologist?
Go up and tell your wife you want anal, and keep the phone. Keep the phone near the bed so I can listen in when you tell her.
No, she'll think it's like some breakfast additive. Like, you want some anal this morning? No, I have Ovaltine and coffee. Thank you.
Well, Sylvester Stallone, you've done it again. My congratulations. My hat is off to you. I know how difficult it is to get a movie made, and know how impossible it is to have that many #1 movies, and to keep writing these movies that the public responds to. You're something else, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
And you did a great job.
Robin, you guys are like my eternal buddies.
Well, hey, and I hope we see you soon. And give that wife of yours, let me see what I want you to give her. Not just a kiss. Give her a hard one for me. You know what I'm saying?
You know something with her. You started on her like when she was like 22 and said, boy, you said something about putting concrete in her butt and taking that with a straw.
Yeah. She's a magnificent woman.
I know, but Jesus Christ.
I want to meet her.
You're too creative.
I want to be with her one-on-one and really talk to her. Listen,
I'll pass it on.
Tell her I said that. Tell her I sent my love.
I will.
And you tell her she's got some tuchus.
I'll tell her that, and I want to tell all your listeners, like, you know what? It's not over till it's over. Trust me.
Exactly.
Good talking to you.
That's the message today. See Sylvester Stallone in The Expendables in theater now, the #1 movie in the country, beating
What's Frank up to, by the way?
Oh, yeah. How is Frank?
Singing.
He's singing.
Believe it or not, he has sold-out concerts in Australia.
Really?
Yep. I miss that son of a bitch. He's all right?
We don't see him anymore.
Well, now, if he comes back, he'll really have something to talk about. He has sold-out concerts in Australia. Go.
Did you ever get married?
No, never.
What is with him?
You're going to have to ask him that.
He's too good for any woman, right?
You're not going to trap me in this one.
Your brother thinks he's, like his shit doesn't stink.
Maybe it doesn't.
He's something else, that guy. He really is. He's a tough guy.
Yeah.
And how's your mom? She's all right?
Yep, she's fantastic.
Dad, not so good, right?
No, he's doing fine.
I thought we don't talk to him anymore.
No. He lives in like Florida, and I think he's like into his own sphere, hemisphere.
Yeah, but you don't have anything.
He has we have a young half brother down there, and he's occupying his time. He has horses and.
How old is your half brother?
I think 14, 15.
The old man, something else.
Man, I love the spacing.
But you don't talk to your dad, right?
Not a lot.
No. When's the last time you spoke to him?
Oh, here we go.
How many years?
I'm not telling you.
How many years?
There's not a chance. You're not getting me.
Sylvester Stallone's got the greatest.
We're not getting Freudian here. Okay?
Sylvester Stallone's got the greatest family.
Oh my God, I love him.
All I know is he locked up that mother. You won't let me near her.
We never saw her again.
I never saw her again.
What to do.
She was the greatest guest, and Sylvester put the kill.
That's a total lie.
Come on.
No one stops my mother. Unstoppable.
She is something else. The last time I spoke to her, she was into psychic dogs.
Right.
Well, actually, you know what? I have a DVD on my desk right here in front of me. Of course, unfortunately, it doesn't work on my computer. When you had her on, when she was, and that fella was with her, and they were reading rumps.
Yeah, that was it.
Right.
And I look at that like in awe.
They were doing ass readings.
Exactly right.
That was the greatest. Well, send her my love, will you?
Awe.
I love her. Tell her I said hello.
I promise.
All right. Sylvester Stallone, everyone. All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Sylvester Stallone. Quickest way to end a conversation with Sylvester is ask him about his family.
Yeah, there you go. Thank God we used it as the last questions.
So his dad had a kid, huh?
14, his brother is.
Poor Sylvester. Yeah, I know he doesn't get along with the dad. He doesn't like the way the dad talks to the mom.
Oh, they have some legendary fights. We have them all on tape.
Oh, that's the best. When Sly's mom and dad go at it on our show. You son of a bitch. I wish we'd been on satellite back then because they were cursing.
That's right. We had to bleep like crazy.
Have we ever played the unbleeped of that?
I don't know.
God, one day we gotta. They were the best. Well, anyway, I'm happy for Sylvester Stallone because really,
yeah, this is amazing.
What a remarkable career. I was starting to feel good about Baba Booey being so smart, with his 121 IQ, but I realized IQ means nothing now because I was listening to the wrap-up show and Gary's explanation. Like, why would you bother me? I know you didn't really address this with me directly. After the angst that Greg Fitzsimmons has caused me writing his foreword, why would you bother me for a blurb? I just don't get it. Like, you were the guy who even came to me and goes, boy, Greg doesn't get it, does he?
I guess I saw a blurb as not as big as not of big as a
big a deal.
A big a deal. A sentence is not a couple paragraphs. And you know what? I asked a bunch of people around here first, and they didn't think that it was, like I said, am I out of line? They're like,
yeah, but you and I even said I don't want to be in the blurb business. I don't want to be in the forward business. And I know, listen, I mean, you're my guy and everything, but I really don't want to do it anymore.
And you don't have to.
And it's over. You know what it is? Once I opened up that box, that Pandora in her fucking box, I opened that up. And now it's like everybody with the blurbs. How is a blurb?
I don't even have a book, and I want a forward.
Yeah, I mean, how does the forward help you?
Well, they can say Howard Stern wrote the forward. That's a marketing ploy.
Well, when we get Greg on the ISDN line today, I'm going to just say to him, look, man, I can't write this. If you want, Benji, you'll write it, right? Yeah. And then I'll put my name on it if you want.
Yeah.
If you really feel good about that. But I'm also going to give Benji credit. I'm not going to. But, I mean, Gary knows how disturbed I am with this, and I've told him I don't want to be in this anymore. I had agreed to give a blurb to a couple of people. Like, I think what opened up the Pandora's box is the, if that's even the correct use of that. But what opened it up was that Lisa Lampanelli asked me for one. And I kind of just went, oh, okay. And I wrote a quick blurb, and then next thing you know.
I think you did one for
Brewer wanted one, and I wasn't going to say no to Brewer. He's a good guy. And
so where's the part where you guys wasn't going to say no to Gary? He's a good guy.
No, but I mean, it was just like, then I came to you and I said, I mean, and there were like 10 other blurbs for 10 other books, and it was like, I can't even think of who they were.
See, I didn't know about
it. It's such a shallow thing. First of all, I hadn't even read any of their books, so how would I even fucking write a blurb? So I write, hey, these are the funniest people I know, you know. I mean, Brewer's fucking insanely funny. You know, I don't know. And then I had written a forward for Jackie. Then after they did that, then Ratso wanted one. Then after that, it was
Artie.
Then there was one for who else did I write a forward for? I don't know. There was one other.
See, then people start to say, well, why did you have to cut it off at me?
Right, exactly. And then Gary does it.
You know, that's like being in the grocery store and you're in the line and all of a sudden they close the register.
But I mean, listen, I wasn't trying to bother you. I mean,
and you know what I realized?
As easy as possible.
And you know I don't feel guilty about telling Fitzsimmons today I'm not writing his forward because he's got more attention from me not writing it.
That's right.
Yeah, he was on it. We gave him a show, and I even gave this guy a radio show. I've done enough.
See, but that's what happens is because you gave him a radio show, he feels there's a bond.
Yeah, I know, and there is no bond. I did it because I thought he was talented. I don't give people radio shows because of bonds. I don't care about a bond.
But I think the feeling is if you gave him a radio show, you must think he's really funny.
I do.
And must really like him.
Yeah, I do. I really do like him as a talent. I don't know if I like him as a person. I've never hung out with the guy. How the fuck would I know if I liked the guy?
Well, I think after that party, he thought you two were intimates.
We're not. I invited him to the party because he's out in L.A. and I know him. And I thought it'd be nice to maybe get to know him a little bit. And I ignored him at the party. Honestly. I saw Greg and then I saw, some other people and I went to the other people. I gravitated to other people.
Really? You didn't even spend any time talking?
Zero time. Greg even came into the music room to jam with us. I left.
Right. Quite frankly, he was upset even that when you were talking about the party and you were naming the people at the party, you forgot him.
I did. I forgot that Greg was at the party. But Gary, I don't get. I mean, of all people, I've confided in you about this. Gary was out at my house where we spent a lot of time talking about this. Then the next thing you know, I get an email from Gary going, "Can you write a blurb? A blurb?"
Well, why couldn't you just say no?
Because I have you don't know me after 30 fucking years? I have a horrible time saying no. I want to be everyone's hero. I'm just burnt out. I don't want to write stuff unless I'm writing for me. Or unless I'm writing my new movie, Footless, which is going to be fucking huge, and I'm going to make a lot of money from it. Because everyone's going to want to see Arab guys cutting off women's feet. Particularly Lindsay Lohan's, whose career I'm going to revive. As her feet get chopped off. Anyway, so, I mean, I know you're being smart now, just not even engaging me in this. Your lips are sealed, your lips are straining over those huge teeth of yours, those huge beaver teeth. And I mean, and the lips are having a hard time containing those teeth.
He's trying to seal his lips.
That alone should be worth a fucking blurb. You fucking 25 years of that.
My lips are sealed. Barely.
I'm trying to seal my lips.
No, I mean, it was just so funny that you, of all people, would then ask me for a blurb after all of this going on. I don't know.
Well, we had talked about
But
it.
you got your blurb. Benji wrote it for you.
We had talked about it a couple of weeks ago too, and you were sort of like, you didn't say no. I don't know, whatever.
I don't want to write blurbs, and I don't want to write forwards anymore. Sorry.
I don't like talking chairs.
Yeah, I mean, you caught me at the wrong time.
All right.
What can I tell you? I mean, my God, you of all people.
So you make me feel bad. I'm sorry.
Good. I'm sick of feeling bad myself.
Yeah, that's right.
Misery
join
loves
him.
company.
Join him.
Yeah. Join me in my misery. I'm such a miserable fuck. But I'm being honest.
Did you talk to your therapist about this? And
He's
he
gone.
said, he's gone. That's
the month
right.
of April, the month of August, right? They all go away.
They all go away.
Yeah.
For a month.
Yeah. No, that's what they do. They go away for a month. Thank
But
God.
they're there for you every other part of the year.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't get rid of them.
Let me ask you a question. If it were August 11th and something, I don't know, major happened, could you get a hold of him?
I guess so. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't even. You know what? I really am fine with it. Here's the thing. You know, I want to go to my therapist 1 day a week.
Oh, how many are you at now?
I'm at 3 now. Now I'm down to 3. He won't do any less than 3 for me because I'm so fucked up, and that's bullshit.
But what would happen if you just said, you know what? I think I'm done. I mean, you can leave whenever
But I don't
you
want to be done. I mean, I don't think I'm ready to be done. I think I'm fucked up enough for 1 day a week, but not 3 days a week. And it's been kind of nice.
How can you diagnose yourself?
Because I'm that smart. I'm my own best psychiatrist.
Oh, physician, do not treat thyself.
My psychiatrist has really helped me a lot. I mean, he really has.
No, I get that, but it's been.
I don't think I'd have any relationships if it wasn't for him.
But it's been a long time. Do you think that if you cut it off tomorrow, that you would fall backwards?
Yeah.
I don't think. No. I mean,
I'm telling you.
No, I don't.
But you stopped, Robin.
She diagnosed
I'm
herself.
not Howard.
What do you mean?
Howard has real problems.
Oh, my
listen to
God. Well, guess what? We're taking that psychiatric evaluation. It's on. We're going to see who has the real problem. Robin diagnosed herself and left therapy.
I didn't diagnose myself.
Did you
I
quit
had
or did you
goals.
graduate?
No, I didn't graduate.
You quit.
No, she quit.
But I had a certain goal, and I had reached it.
Well, I
far as
reached
was
mine,
concerned.
too.
No, you don't have any goals.
Right.
You're just there.
I want to be happier.
So I graduated after a year. Does that make me stupid or smart?
What,
like
you-
my guy said to me after about a year.
You didn't
and
even go to a real
No, I didn't.
psychiatrist.
After again.
You went to one of those feel-good guys who sit and give you advice.
Well, after a year and a half, he goes.
You went to like a Dr. Phil.
Well,
a psychologist. Psychologists don't know shit. They don't.
They know as much as psychiatrists.
Nah. Psychiatrists
A
at least MDs.
psychiatrist is not operating on your brain.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
What do you mean operating on your brain?
What does he know more than a psychologist? Sits there and listen to you talk just like a
No,
psychologist does.
psychiatrist.
They went to medical school, which
bingo.
means they know what's inside the body,
No,
Howard.
means they know they're smarter than psychologists. Psychologist is anybody who's fucking like, I could be a
Look,
psychologist.
there are plenty of doctors who can't talk to anybody.
I'm just telling you. You hedge your bet with a psychiatrist, trust me.
Right. Hedge your bet with a guy who can just prescribe drugs. That's
Whatever.
what he can do.
No.
That a
That's not what he
psychologist
does.
can't.
My guy never just
He
prescribed
could
a drug
have.
to me.
He could have.
You're right. He could tomorrow say, "I want you to go."
Let me ask you something. Who do you think's better, optometrist or ophthalmologist? Who do you think? Who would you trust your eyes to?
Depends on what was wrong with my eyes.
Depends on what you're
All
doing.
right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
For an eye test,
Who do you
and
like
optometrist-
better, chiropractor or doctor?
Depends on what you're doing.
Okay.
If my back hurt, I'd go to a
What do you like
chiropractor.
better, a dentist or a psychologist? Who are you going to?
Well, that's two different. That's oranges and apples.
I don't care. Give me an orange and an apple.
You're just so silly.
Anyway. Sorry to all the psychologists out there who are phony baloney motherfuckers.
Look, you revered the Maharishi. What did he do?
He kept quiet.
Where did
and
he
he
get
stayed
his
away
training?
from women who talk too much.
Where did he get his training?
From God.
From the guru. No, from Jay Guru Dev.
You think. That's what he told you.
And Jay Guru
he
Dev-
had no degree.
And Jay Guru Dev was no loudmouth. He was a great guy.
Where did he get his training?
From a psychiatrist.
Kmart. He got a degree from Kmart.
And then we cut her feet off. Hey, anyway.
Stop your noise.
Gary, I'm not writing you a blurb. Sorry. Unless you want to use the Benji one.
I used it already.
Good. Oh, good.
Yeah, it's done.
Oh,
It's
good.
done and over.
And please credit Benji. Say this is Howard Stern's blurb that Benji wrote.
I'm not going to do that.
Why not? Benji deserves
it's
a
your
credit.
blurb.
Oh. Well, everyone should know Benji wrote my blurb on
Everyone
Gary's book.
knows.
Okay. I would never take credit for that. And Benji, are you going to write? What should I tell Fitzsimmons today when he's on the show?
He's getting a forward from Benji.
Are you up for writing a forward to his book?
I definitely am.
But it's going to be Benji wrote this.
Yeah.
And you know what I want? I just fill in the blank kind of thing.
And is that going to be okay with Greg? Greg may reject that.
Let's hope. So Benji and I both don't have to do any extra work. And by the way, speaking of psychiatrists, you know what? My psychiatrist would be the first one to say, how come you didn't say no to the guy right away? What was the problem?
But that was my point. I think I hear that you've gone through this process in your head of what you've been going through in therapy.
Right.
And you're now saying, I have to say no because that's honestly the way I feel.
Yeah, that's what I want to say, no. And I should have said no right away, and I didn't because I was on the air.
You could have said, let me think about it, and then come to your no and go for it.
I was trying to be a big hero to everyone. I overstepped my abilities.
I think you were cornered as well, and that's what people do.
Yeah, they press me.
But by the same token, you did bring it up on the air.
I did.
Which puts you in that position. It's all your fault. That's what I'm getting.
It is my fault. And by the way, I agree with you. You know, before therapy, I wouldn't have agreed with you. I would have said it was Greg's fault. But it's my fault. Anyway, here's Greg discussing this on his show.
All right.
You know what, man? You've been taking a beating for this whole forward for about a month.
And by the way, he hasn't taken a beating. I like the guy.
But today might have been the worst of it. And I just wanted to see how you're feeling, man. Like, are you pretty much done asking him about writing that forward, or are you still going to try and pursue that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I am really fucking pissed, and I'll tell you why. I spent the weekend in Irvine because my son had a soccer tournament. They lost 4. They got 1 goal in 4 games. They're potentially the worst soccer team in America right now, any age group, anywhere. And so that was a bad weekend. And then I come back, and I have so much fucking work to do on my book. And this is the final stretch. Like, I got a week to make the polishes, the change, the thing that will really make it go.
And by the way, between you and me, who the fuck cares about Greg Fitzsimmons' book?
He's crafting it like he's Michelangelo, and everybody's going to see this statue.
And quite frankly, if anyone cares about it now, it's because I've been carrying on about it. This is the smartest marketing move ever.
He's brilliant.
Right. So I'm going to tell him that, and that gets me off the hook, right, Robin?
Right.
Right.
Better than a forward.
Right. Here's his forward. This is it.
This is really good. This has a lot of substance. This is funny. To like, wow, this thing flows. This thing's... So I got that on my plate. I'm planning on pulling all-nighters. And then it's like you wake up to fucking full voicemail, 1,200 new emails, and then you got to deal with the drama that is the Howard Stern show these days in terms of writing this forward. So it's on. I got a phone call at 4:45 a.m. from Baba Booey, which is, really not why you get a telephone. You would not get a telephone if you knew that was even a possibility with your telecommunication system. And so I, of course, don't answer it. And I go back to sleep, and I get the message, of course, and they were trying to get me on the air because Howard wants to not write the forward. So I guess I've been called into the town square for a gunfight, and that's going to,
It's no gunfight. I just
what are you talking about?
He's nuts. I just want to be off the hook. I don't want to write the forward.
I decided tomorrow morning I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn, and I'm calling the show. And we're going to resolve this thing. All I know is that this has become something that I can't wrap my head around. There was an option.
All right.
There was an out. That was not taken.
Right.
And instead, there has been a large price put upon him writing this in the.
It's causing me a lot of angst. That's all I'm saying. I can't get it done for whatever reason.
Fucking bloodletting of me, and now I find out I paid the price. Price has been paid. Mm-hmm. Product not forthcoming. So tomorrow there'll be a call. There will be resolution.
Yeah, there's going to be no product. I can see. I have writer's block. Writer's blockhead. That's it. I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you about a great person I know.
I just have one thing to say though. That you two are perfect. He's only thinking of himself.
Right. And
you tried to think of him, but you wound up thinking of yourself.
So I'm a better person. Robin, I'm going to tell you about a great person.
Okay.
This person, who I happen to know very, very well, longer than anybody, wrote a book, never asked me for a thing. You know who that person is?
Who?
You.
Oh.
And thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah.
I didn't write a book to become a burden to you.
Right. You wrote a book because you wanted to write a book.
Yeah.
I didn't ask anybody to write a forward for me. You know why? I wrote the book. The fuck do I need a forward? You know who I am. You're a good person.
Oh.
You are. You were. You know, people say you're a 34 on the narcissism scale. I say you're a 32. Just based on that experience. Right.
Thank you.
It's all right.
That means more to me than anything.
Well, you were thinking of me when you wrote that book, and I appreciate it. You're your sweetheart. I love Greg. This is going to be uncomfortable.
I know that this is going to take care of itself now, and everybody will feel good at the end.
Yeah, I'm sure Greg will understand. Greg. Oh, wait.
Buddy?
Oh, wait. Greg, hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I got you.
Okay.
What are you doing, Scott?
Just got to turn these on for me.
I got to turn this on. Greg, first of all, let me explain myself. Number one.
Wait, what do you think? I don't listen to the show?
No, I know you do.
I've heard you.
All right. So what do you want to say? How about let me off the hook? Here's the option. I swear to you,
Well, who put you on the hook? You put yourself on the hook.
Absolutely, I did.
I sent you a note with an option.
Right.
There was no fucking gun to your head.
Absolutely. I have such a problem saying no to people that I just get belligerent and angry.
Yeah.
And
he says yes and then gets angry.
Yeah. This is why I'm in a psychiatrist's office. Like, I didn't want to disappoint you. You're a friend. You're a nice guy. You know, all this. But I don't want to write another forward. In fact, even my agent had said to me at one point, I thought you were out of the forward business. You've already written 4 of them. It's enough.
Yeah.
And when you put the note there, I was just like, oh, what's the big deal? I'll just
No. I did not put the note there.
But wherever the note was put, you wrote the note.
Yeah, here's the thing about the note being put there is you were angry that I didn't listen to every single show, so I missed the comments that you said about it. Well, how about your program director, who I told what the note was, not putting on your console, and maybe saying, hey, he doesn't do these anyway. He's out of that business.
Greg, a real man would have opened your note, read it, and said, you know, I'm going to nicely call Greg off the air. This is what a real man would do.
Yeah.
Would nicely call you off the air and say, hey, Greg, I'm very complimented. It's something I don't really want to do. And say, you know, I hope that's okay with you. That's what a real man would do. A man who knows who's psychologically fulfilled. He's gotten the right nurturing in life. He understands how the world works, how you deal with things as an adult.
Doesn't have guilt.
Well, then that man doesn't exist. If all those things have to come together.
That's right. And now, the unfortunate thing is you asked me to write the forward. I'm the opposite of that. I'm very childish. I tantrum. And I say yes to everything and secretly get very, very belligerent.
You're like the girl that fucks a basketball player and then sues him for rape about a week later.
That's me. If I only had a vagina, I'd be suing every basketball player for rape. But the point is that here's what I'm saying. So this weekend they said, when am I being such a dick? I'll sit and write this thing. I started writing it, and it was just awful. It was full of anger. I was like, I don't fucking know Greg Fitzsimmons. I don't know his wife. I went to a party with him at Jimmy Kimmel's. I didn't even talk to the fucking guy. And I left. And even when he came into the music room, I left. And I was like, what kind of forward is this for Greg? I like Greg.
Came into the music room. Howard, Jimmy sent me about 12 pictures of you and me playing guitar. I was teaching you the chords to Louie Louie.
You thought that was some sort of bonding thing.
He doesn't even remember that.
I don't. I remember leaving when you walked in. I was done already. But anyway, listen to me. I was out of line. Let me apologize, first of all. I shouldn't have said yes. It was wrong of me. Now, I have an option. Benji is willing.
No.
Now, listen to me.
No.
Listen to it. You haven't heard it yet.
I heard Benji.
Benji is going to write the forward.
No.
And I'll put my name on it. But I'll say, we got to be honest and say Benji wrote this, but this is a forward by Howard Stern.
Yeah, no, I just remember, I guess about 10 years ago when I started doing Benji's show. And then, Benji then gave me my own show. And then, Benji invited me to his house in the Hamptons. But I feel like I don't know Benji. That's the problem.
Can you recognize this then? So much good has come out of this. Nobody gives a shit about your book. And now they do. Because I've carried on so much about it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Can't thank you enough for that. And listen, I don't give a shit about the forward and the whole thing.
Of course.
And the whole thing that I have been pestering you and pushing you. I sent you a couple emails checking in on you and me, period. Apologizing if I overstepped.
My fault. But
I never once said, hey, where's the book? Because that became the spin that suddenly I was
I want you to hear something. It's my fault, all of this. I shouldn't have said yes in the first place. Even now, I'm feeling guilty, like I should go write the damn thing.
Don't write the thing.
I don't want to write it.
I don't want you to.
There's some kind of mental block I'm having. I sit down, and then I look outside, I see a pool, and I go, I don't want to be in front of a laptop. This isn't my book. It's Greg's book. And, Greg, I swear to you, my forwards don't do any good in terms of sales. First of all, that Ratso asked me to write, when I had to write it for him, that book, I think, sold 2 copies.
Here's the thing.
Even with my forward, that Abby Hoffman book, I don't think there's one person who bought it.
Here's the thing. You've been off the hook since the second I handed that note to Tim Sabian. It was not about commerce. Here's the thing. I'll be honest with you.
Go ahead.
I asked you to write this thing from the heart because you're a guy that I've looked up to. You're a mentor.
Thank you.
Your life is an example of what this book is about, which is about standing up to authority. And I asked because it was something that would complete the book for me in a personal sense.
Right.
And then when you said no, when you accepted on the air,
you were thrilled.
No, because there wasn't a moment where you wanted to do it, and I said to myself, well, it's pointless now. I wasn't asking you to sell books, and that's the part that kind of hurts.
Yes.
Is like I wasn't doing it like, oh, let me cash in on this relationship I've had with Howard. It was this is a book I put 2 years into, put my heart into, and I put it out there to you, and instead here's what happened.
See, now you're making me feel bad. How about I do this? I'm going to have Benji write it, but I'm going to tell you that I wrote it.
Absolutely not. Here,
Benji,
why don't we do
Benji,
this?
listen to me. Hold it. I got to have a conversation with Benji. Benji, write the forward.
You're right.
But if you don't mind, I'm not going to put your name on it.
No,
you don't mind doing that?
We won't mention it again.
All right, Greg, I'll write the forward.
You know what? I already asked Howard K. Stern to write it a while
That's
ago.
funny. Now you're being funny.
I didn't want to throw off the typeset.
You got to say that. You got to say, listen, I couldn't get Howard Stern, so I got Howard K. Stern. Greg, am I off the hook?
Here's how you're off the hook. In the same way that the day you shit on me the first time, my hero, the day the man I cared about.
You know I love you. I gave you a
know.
radio show. I love you so much. How many guys do I respect enough to give a radio show to?
Just crackheads and midgets. So I feel like I've really.
That's
true. So I feel like.
Greg, am I off the hook?
Well, can I finish?
Oh.
I'm up at fucking 4 in the morning. I got Baba Booey calling me at 4 in the morning yesterday. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
So I offered you the day after this happened. I said, "Look, let me print that rant, and it's perfect.
Oh,
it shows.
Okay, I'm
you.
okay with that.
Jesus Christ! You think you could have said that 6 weeks ago?
I didn't realize that was an option.
Your news team told you it was an option.
You could take all my rants. Here's what I want you to do. Okay,
you get
now
mad at me because I don't listen to every show. You don't listen to your own fucking news team.
I don't. All right, listen to me. All right, now I'm going to work out a solution. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Would you collect? I'll have my guys collect every rant I made about you and this stupid forward.
Why is it stupid?
It's stupid because what does it mean, really? I mean, what am I going to write? I mean, listen, I like you. What am I going to tell you? I think you're a funny guy. I don't know you that well. I'm your mentor. I don't even know you.
You're not supposed to. You know who writes forwards? You know who writes forwards? People that the writer respects, and that the
but I can't do it. I'm having a hard time.
I get it. I
like your solution. If you're happy with it,
I was happy with it 6 weeks ago.
Take
anyway,
my rants.
Yep.
There's a couple of them.
Couple. Yeah.
I'll have Jason's good at research. He'll research everyone. There was one I did the other day I thought was hysterical. And you'll take it and you print it up or whatever, write it up. Just send it to me so I could see it. However you write it up. And that'll be your forward. And then we're done, and I don't have to do any work.
Sounds great. And then once I write it, I'll send it to you. You approve it. It'll take 10 minutes.
Yes. I hope I read it.
I was going to say, now you have to
I'll
read.
read it. No, I'll read it. If it's stuff I said, I'll read
it. The forward?
Yeah. No, I won't read the book. I'll read the forward. I love this. So, okay, if I send you this stuff, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You're cool with that?
Absolutely. I mean, look
Robin,
again.
happy ending.
I said this would be resolved.
I always wanted a happy ending.
Happy beginning.
Everybody's happy now.
All right. Consider it done, Jason.
And I hope you've learned something, Howard.
What? Oh, yes. You want to know what I learned? I learned I'm going to learn to say no to my friends.
Just open and honest communication.
You just said friends.
You're my friend.
You just said friends.
Now you're my friend. I hated you 5 minutes ago, and now I like you.
Now you are friends.
Because you took away my burden.
All right.
I don't want to be burdened by your book. You decided to write a book. I didn't.
Hey, I absolutely gave you an out when I sent the note, and when you didn't want, if you had said I don't want to do it, there would have been zero loss in the column of how much I love Howard
I am
Stern.
telling you, I am a complete jerk when it comes to this personal relationships and being able to say no to people and be direct. I'm telling you, it all stems from the fact that I can't stand to be said no to.
Yeah.
And I have trouble saying no to others. And I apologize for my lack of tact. I had a good intention. It sounded like something reasonable. And I realized I was not able to get this done.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. And, you know, I believe me, I relate to it. I feel the same way a lot of times. I agree to do things, and then I sit around going, what the fuck did I do?
I mean, honestly, Ellen DeGeneres knows you better than me.
No.
Come on. I mean, you worked with her directly.
Yeah, but I sit...
What about her writing this?
I sit 4 feet from me, and I look into your eyes sometimes, and I feel like something happens.
Yeah, but you were at the Ellen Show every day.
Yeah, I mean, you worked in a room with Ellen.
I got paid to be there.
That's what I mean.
I've never gotten paid to sit in your room.
That's true. And you never will. Greg, listen, I love this new idea because I am at fault here, and I want to make it all good. And so what's going to happen is, Jason, are you listening? Pull all my rants from the radio. Greg's going to shape them up, put them into the forward, and then he's going to send it to me. He's happy with that. And believe me,
I'm very happy with it. You know what? I prefer this. This is organic. This is real.
This is things I've said.
Yes. And me being shit on by an authority figure, that's exactly what the book is about.
Well, there we go. We've got a solution. Greg?
And can I stamp the front of the book with forward not by Howard Stern?
No, say the forward will be by Howard Stern.
Okay. I love it.
All right.
I love it.
Well said. Love it, too. Easy solution.
All right, I'll mail you the book so you can read it over the weekend.
Thanks, pal.
All right, thanks,
Are you
bro.
going to have an audio book?
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Of course.
Yeah,
Everyone's waiting for that.
Yeah, that's what I love. I love how you, not only do you say no to the forward 6 weeks after shitting me on it, you along the way say, no one's going to read this book. No one gives a shit about it.
Greg, who is going to read this book?
Hey,
he has a family.
All right, that's true.
Come on, Robin's got to
carrying on with his book. That's the other thing that was driving me crazy. I had to sit and write a forward for a book no one's going to read. I mean, my God, what a waste of time.
I tell you, this is going to be a very big book.
So, all right, we'll send you all my rants. Goodbye.
No one's going to read the book. All right.
All right, thanks, Greg.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And you can use that blurb on the back. No one's going to read this book. Howard Stern.
Yeah, how many weeks do you think it'll take you to approve the words you already said?
I will absolutely approve them within a day.
All right, I love it.
I love it too. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you, Howard.
All righty. Later.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so happy that I spoke to Greg. See, Robin, when you talk things out.
That's what I was hoping you would see.
Yeah.
Open and honest communication works.
And I've learned my lesson. I promise you, Robin, right now, from now on, when I am asked to write a forward, I will be upfront and honest with people and say, listen, love you, but I'm not doing it.
All right.
All right?
Very good.
There you go.
No more of this weeks and weeks
Let's
of
practice. Ask me a question.
All right. Ask you. All right, Howard.
Yes, Robin.
I just want to tell you I have a book deal.
Oh, I'm so happy, Robin.
And, you know, one of the things that would really make me happy, you know, it would mean so much to me if you would write the forward for this book.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, no.
Well, it's for you, right?
Benji, get to work.
Are you being you or are you being like a comedian?
Anyone.
Oh.
I'm being a comedian.
Oh, but it's not you. Anyone but you.
It's not me.
All right. No, I can't do that. I can't write it. You know what? I'm out. I've written so many forwards. I just would rather not do it. I would
But
rather.
I do the show.
I know.
You're my
and I
hero.
love you. I love you. But I'm telling you, I can't do it.
You're my mentor.
Who are you?
I felt we had a friendship.
A mentor. And what is that mentor thing? I'm his mentor.
Yeah, I love what he said.
He's mental. Mentor. All right, listen. Love Greg. Love his solution.
Yes.
Happy, happy, happy.
Everybody's happy.
Gary, so what do you think about the outcome for Greg's forward to his book?
I'm too busy thinking about my own shit to think about Greg. I really am. I mean, I guess they got it worked out, and Jason's going to send him some sound bites. He's going to transcribe, and that'll be the book.
Do you think he was being a little too pushy about this? He just wouldn't take no for an answer?
Well, he wouldn't take no for an answer. He kept telling Howard how he let him off the hook, but he didn't let him off the hook until Howard said flat out, no, that's not really... Giving you an out, isn't the same as... I don't know. I think after the fourth time Howard got on the air and said, I don't want to do this, he would have said, all right, I'm going to go do something else.
Now, you said you're really busy with your book. How's everything coming along?
Good. It's going to press today or tomorrow, going to the printer. And I start working on the audiobook today. And then once I'm done with that, in a week or so, it's just now I just wait around until it's time for the book to come out and do all the press.
Now, are you dreading for that audiobook to come out and get into Richard and Sal's hands?
Nah, I knew it was, what are you going to do? I knew they were going to take it and, what are you going to do? Why, what am I, better than Dolly Parton? Fuck her.
You're not going to sue Howard?
I might get a cease and desist, a restraining order, I'll have to see.
I mean, from the beginning, that's like the best thing in the world. I mean, to have, the transcript from the show, I think that's incredible. There's no, that's just, I would love that, man.
You think that's better than Howard actually writing a forward?
Absolutely. I mean, I can't imagine him writing anything that would be compared to, like, reading a transcript. I think it was in Bill Hicks' book. Do you remember? I think Bill Hicks did that. He did a transcript of the show. I don't know. Anyway, that seems like the best. Yeah, that's incredible.
Are you a little disappointed that you're not writing a forward?
No. I mean, that would have been fun and it'd be neat to get your name on something, but I have Gary's blurb, so I'm excited about that.
Are you looking forward to reading his book?
The blurb, my blurb, yeah. I'm looking forward. No, I am looking forward to reading his book. Yeah, I like books.
Well, I think it works for everybody, maybe except Jason. But Howard doesn't have to write it. Greg gets something from Howard in his book, and neither of them really have to do a lot of work for it. It's all going to fall on Jason, so those guys are pretty happy. And I guess Jason is too. I don't know.
What was it again? I wasn't really listening.
He's going to get Howard's rants about it and use that.
Yeah, so now Jason has to do all the work. Lucky Jason. I mean, it sounds good for Howard. He gets out of it. Fitzsimmons is happy to just keep talking about his dumb book. And Jason gets screwed. So, yeah, it sounds like a great solution.
You looking forward to his book?
The what?
You looking forward to the book?
What's it about? His life? Is that what it's about?
I don't know.
No, I'm not really looking forward to his book. About as much as I am to his next appearance. Hi-oh!
I think he should drop it. I think he should really drop it. I like Greg. I think he's funny on the show. He's a nice guy to me off the air. I think he's a good guy. But he clearly wants the forward and is refusing. He should have just said no, forget it, blah, blah, blah. But he clearly wants it. He clearly kept pushing for something. And he's getting it, and good for him. But he really should have dropped it. I mean, it's just over. I mean, it's overkill. It's clearly painting Howard. And anyone who listens to the show, which Greg does, would hear that.
Are you looking forward to this book?
Yeah, this has now become work for me, by the way, this forward. Now I have to go back and look up Howard's rants and burn them on the CD and get them over to Greg, and I'm sure he's going to want them quicker than later, so I now have to move that to the top of my priority pile, and it's great how Greg's book has now become work for me. Thanks, Greg.
It's fine. Hey, it's better to have that than nothing. So, listen, of course when you want something written... Yeah, and, Howard said he should have agreed to it. And, but, at least it's something. And he can stamp Howard's name to it, and there you go.
You looking forward to his book?
I don't read books. I don't even know how to read.
Don't write a book. Then there won't be a forward. Give up on the book. Don't do it. Then you don't have all the stress about the forward and its controversy and Howard saying things that are going to hurt your feelings. So just give up. Don't do the book.
You looking forward to reading his book?
Well, if he takes my advice, there won't be a book. So I can't answer that question.
Who gives a shit? I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous. First of all, why would Howard waste his time writing a foreword for a book that nobody's going to read? Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's a waste of paper. It's a waste of good trees. It's a waste of ink. It's a waste of time. It really is. It's a non-event. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous, And I think Greenpeace should come forward for all the trees that are going to be killed for that piece of shit. Think of all the toilet paper we can make out of those trees instead for people in third world countries that could wipe their ass. But instead, that paper is going to be tainted with Greg Fitzsimmons' story. Ridiculous. We shouldn't be worried about forwards right now. We should be worried about people who need that paper a lot more than this idiot who's going to be wasting it for no good reason. Take that forward to Howard and shove it up his ass. How's that for you, Chris?
I liked it.
Me too.
I was going to ask you a follow-up question if you're looking forward to his book, but...
Yeah, I do. I am looking forward to the forward. I'm looking forward to throwing it right on the fucking garbage. I think the book is going to be a smash, because that's the sound it's going to make when I throw it in the fucking pail.
The outcome?
Yeah.
Didn't they say on the air?
Yeah, what do you think of that? They're going to use. He's going to use Howard's rants.
Howard said on the air what the outcome is.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me?
What do you think?
You weren't listening?
I was listening.
What did he say?
He said he can use his rants instead of him
Then
writing.
that's the outcome.
What do you think of it, though?
Oh, what do I think of it?
Yeah. About Howard not writing the forward. And just using
I haven't
rants.
actually thought about it. What do I think about it?
Right, here's the outcome. You can hold that.
You hold it.
Today because Joe Pesci, one of my favorite actors, Mr. Joe Pesci, if I may say, is going to join us today as our guest announcer. And Mr.
We are
Pesci,
honored.
And Mr. Pesci, we are so honored to have you here. Thank you.
Hey, it's fucking great. It's going to be a thrill. We're going to have a good time.
Seriously, I'm such a huge fan of yours, and I love your movies. I love when you do the criminal movies.
I've been watching Casino over and over and over again.
It's a good movie. You don't even realize it's a long movie, too.
It is,
Oh,
but
it's a
you
couple
don't
hours.
even care.
Who would know?
It's funny you say that, Mr. Pesci, because, I love that Casino's a long movie because I love the movie so much I never want it to end. And when you're on the screen, it's so much fun. So I love that you're in a long movie. I wish Spider-Man sometimes was like 10 hours.
It's better money, too. I'm there all fucking day. They come in, bang, I'm there for 6 hours.
They pay you by how long the movie
How long
is?
going to be there?
All right.
So I didn't know you got paid by the hour.
Well, anyway, Mr. Pesci is going to be with us. If you have
All
questions for
day.
him, you could always,
good.
and it'll be nice. It'll be nice that he's here.
Yeah.
He's the great Joe Pesci.
I apologize. I didn't even know we were on. I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking around, I'm looking at lights.
Right.
Look at these guys with their hats on. This guy's singing.
It's different here than it is on a movie set.
Who's singing? The guy Fred? That's
Hey, this
Fred.
guy over here humming. I turn around, I see this fucking this guy here, he's humming and singing.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
I actually find it distracting because sometimes I take my headphones off and I hear him humming all the time.
Oh, yeah, and I got to turn to this guy here with the Yankee hat. I said, "Oh, Bing, we on air? Fucking tell me here."
Yeah, Benji. That's
He
Benji.
looks
around, he
Mr.
says,
Pesci.
This can't possibly be show business.
Yeah, right. This is probably as far from the movies as you have
No,
ever been.
yeah, nobody comes says 3, 2, 1, action. Oh, we're on. Bing, you're on.
That's Benji.
This is Benji.
Yeah.
Like the dog.
Right. Yeah.
In the movie there.
Exactly right.
Very nice. Very
I
nice.
imagine when you're on a movie set, everything is so attractive. The people are attractive. The people work hard. They have it, and you turn to your left here and you see Fred and Benji, and it's upsetting.
It's just a little off. That's all. It's
Yeah.
radios they're dressing like they're fucking taking out garbage.
Yeah, we are. I should have told you. It doesn't matter what you wear today. It
Doesn't matter.
Right.
I got all decked out.
Yeah, he's wearing a suit. He looks great. He's got a red tie on. He looks fantastic.
I didn't know
look
if
great.
you were filming me. Well, we already said we can't film me.
It's so strange when
Union.
with the union. When it's so strange because when I see you, I'm actually scared of you in a sense. I'm intimidated. That's why I call you Mr. Pesci because I feel like you're in the mafia. You know what I mean? You're in so many of these mob movies, and you're so convincing.
Well, it's called acting, Howard.
Right, and
it's called acting.
But I feel like you could walk over here and just beat me over the head with a frying pan or something if you got agitated.
If you twist me the wrong way, yeah, sure, Bing.
Just shoot you in the foot.
Don't you feel that way about seeing him
Oh,
here?
absolutely. I always think of him as the guys you see in the movie.
Nah, I'm a good man.
You
I'm
are
a good man.
yeah.
I like a day out in a boat. A little boat like fishing.
Right. You ever
like
simple
golfing.
Yeah.
I'm very nonviolent.
Because I never see you in the tabloids or
Come on.
anything,
I don't get into that nonsense. I stick to my business. I act when I act. Bobby once in a while says, "You want to do this?" I said, "Of course I want to do it.
Sure.
Let's go do this."
I'm
And we
just
go do it and
thinking,
bang,
you
bang.
two shared a woman, didn't you?
Not that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, you were engaged to Angie Everhart, right?
Well, you know, yeah. We had a little thing for a little bit.
Didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
You get tons of pussy, and people don't realize that. I mean, I don't know if you
get
brag.
whatever I want.
Right.
You know, I say they know who I am.
Before you were famous, did you get tons of pussy, or was it like...
In my neighborhood, yeah, but they had to be on 3 feet. I'm a little guy.
Yeah. But you always had a way with women, even though you were short and you weren't...
It's a whole...
You weren't Tom Cruise, but...
No, I ain't no Tom Cruise.
Right.
There's only one Tom Cruise.
But you had a charisma.
I banged Tom Cruise.
You had a charisma back then.
Yeah, I had a little thing. You know, I used to be a singer.
Right.
I used to sing back in the clubs. And,
Is that right?
Absolutely. I got a couple CDs out, and you know, back in the day, I started doing in the clubs, and me and Frankie, and we go in there, and we sing.
Frankie who?
Frankie Valli?
No, come on. You
Frank Sinatra?
Come on. The guy's my best friend. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I didn't realize you had a music career. That's amazing.
Yeah,
really
I
is.
put out a Christmas album and everything.
Maybe you'll honor us with a song later.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
How's that go?
For the kids.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's because his nose is red. He's a rat. That's why.
Do you know actual mobster? When you study for a film like Casino, or you get into character, I don't know if you're a method actor. I don't know anything about that stuff. But do you stay in character? You start to become a mobster in a sense? Do you just like turn it off when you get off camera?
Listen. It's acting. You know, the guy comes on, he says, put on your mean face. Marty Scorsese, hey, put the tough guy act on. It's an act, Howard.
Right.
It's, am I linked? Of course not. That's ridiculous.
Right.
I don't think the mafia even exists anymore.
Right. It's acting.
Of course it's acting.
And you don't carry it around with you. That's why I love you. You know, you're such a man. You don't walk around all day trying to get into your character.
Like one of these Daniel Day-Lewis kind of guys who has to stay in character.
You know what?
See, that's your thing, Rob. Sorry,
go ahead. No, yeah.
I was going to say, that's your thing. I don't even know these guys.
You don't even know them.
That's not my world.
You don't play golf with these guys?
Nah, even if I do, I don't pay attention who's playing. I like...
These guys seem fruity to you, probably, with all their acting.
They wear their little metrosexual outfits. I ain't got time for that.
You know, it's so great to talk to a real man like you. You know, you go on the set and you do your part, and then you walk off, and you're Joe Pesci. You're not the character. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
What am I going to walk around and go, hey, where's my assistant? Hey, give me a cup of coffee. How long I got to fucking wait here? I mean, come on.
You know what's great
I'm
about
there
you?
to do a job.
That scene that you do.
Which one?
The one where you walk into the bar and the guy calls you, get your shine box.
Get your shine. That's my buddy.
That's Frankie?
That's Frankie.
Oh, that's Frankie.
Yes.
Oh.
I grew up with him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we known each other forever. We used to sing down this club down in Jersey. Kevin Spacey was there when he was a little kid.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I thought you meant Frank Sinatra.
No, come on. He's too old for me.
Right. But you in that scene, do you know what scene I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I know.
You know what movie
I'm talking about? Go
about?
get your shine box. Yeah, keep him here, and we slap him around, all that.
Yeah, that was so great. Was that was that a hard scene to shoot? Did you have to shoot it?
No. It was a hard scene to shoot, only because we were busting our fucking balls. We couldn't stop laughing because we go up each other, and I said, "Nah, let me make him uglier. We got to make him ugly," and I'd kick him harder and harder, and Bobby's laugh. It took like 11 takes before Bobby would stop fucking cracking up. Everyone thinks he's an Oscar winner. He's a fucking prick on a set. He's a pain in my balls.
Robert De Niro and you have such a chemistry. You would think you guys are best friends in real life, but you probably don't have much to do with each other.
No. We know each other a long time. We go boating together.
Oh, do you?
At Jersey Shore, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
I can't picture that.
Jersey Shore.
Absolutely. Right by Brielle. Sometimes we're in Brielle, sometimes a little further south. Take our boat out. We waved all the pricks out there.
Are you very Italian? Do you love Italian food?
I'm Sicilian, of course.
You're Sicilian?
Yeah, I like that. And I'm starting to get into Thai food.
Thai food?
Yeah, it's less greasy than the Asian food and the Chinese food there. It's got your spices.
You're getting a little healthier.
That's right. They got the curry thing and the red curry, yellow curry. I like it.
So you love Italian food the best.
Love it.
And then when you eat Thai food now.
It's the best. You
Yeah.
sit there and you get the satay.
Yeah.
Right? They'll dip it in the peanut sauce there and you fucking eat that. And she comes over and says, "What do you want?" I said, "Chinese iced tea," or whatever the fuck they got there.
I can't even imagine you in a committed relationship with a woman because you're so
I got no time.
Yeah, right. It seems like you're just like a man of the world. Like, yeah, you'll fuck abroad, but
Has he ever been married? Have you?
No, I don't want. I like to be married. I got little nieces, nephews, this and that. That's enough for me.
Yeah, you're not.
I'd rather get a dog.
Right.
Yeah, I let him out the yard. He runs around. He shits. He comes back. I feed him. Boom, bang, thing. We're done.
Right, and you don't have to sit there. It's not high maintenance.
Nah, I got to change the diaper. And this one, she wants to be taken out every week. How come? How come last week we did this? Now we don't do that. Let's get new drapes. Get the fuck out.
When you do a movie and you hit a guy like with a... Remember the movie, same movie where you got hit with the baseball bat? Or was that Casino at the end?
Casino at the end. Again, me and Frankie, that's why we're busting on fucking... We couldn't get through that scene because in Goodfellas, you're talking about how...
Yeah.
You know, I'm beating him, me and Bobby beat him. But in that one, he's beating me at the end, and we're cracking up because that shit... It's all sticky. It's running your mouth and your ears, the blood. It's all sticky shit. It's a pain in the balls. I hate that scene.
It's so great that you're here with us today. I can't tell you how honored I am. I mean, really, it's one thing, George Takei comes in occasionally as a guest announcer, but...
he's a little AC-doocy for me, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah. He's AC-doocy, but...
he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's trying to make it, and he does those Star Trek conventions. It'd be great if they had a Casino convention or a Goodfellas convention.
Come on, them would turn into hooky. Little hooky-dooky. We make class act stuff here.
Right. You wouldn't...
fucking put me in a spaceship now?
Yeah, you would never... You would never, ever do a convention, right? Where you sign
come on, it's a ridiculous convention.
But in a
Better
way...
be cannolis at that convention, right?
Yeah.
Hey, how's a hippie doing over here?
Yeah.
Not even paying attention.
You think
back
Benji's
over
a hippie, huh?
Well, I don't know what the fuck he is. These guys are singing over here.
Right.
I don't like these guys on my left. Can't see them.
Yeah, you're conservative. You don't like it.
No, I don't do that.
Right.
It's weird, I dress up, I show class. Always new. Even if I get up for breakfast, put a spray little cologne on, dress up, look nice.
No, you look great. You do, and you have a nice look. What you do with your hair, and I see how you look. You look great. You look.
Watch you over the years. You're looking good too. You get the rock and roll thing going on there.
Yeah, rock and roll look, but not a hippie look. I know what you mean. I know the difference.
Hey, what's the matter with Robin over there? You got her in a fucking cage over there? What's going on over there? She bite? Too attractive? Guests go after Robin. They say, I'll get kiss Robin. I want to touch that.
In all seriousness, she does the news from over there. Gives her privacy. She can put the news together. She doesn't get caught up.
Concentrate.
And then if I'm talking about something over here with the guys, it's a surprise to her. In other words, it's healthy that we're separated.
A guy, class.
That's
Keep
our
away
process.
from the animals. I got you, Robin.
Like what you do with Robert De Niro. You have your process.
I'm in the cages with I'm in the trenches.
Right. Well, anyway, it's great.
Yeah, I feel bad for you being over there.
Right. Anyway, Bill, you're on the air. Good morning from Blackwood, New Jersey, and Joe Pesci will be with us for maybe the whole morning. Whatever you say, Mr.
Whatever you say. I get a phone call. I got to go.
Whatever you decide.
Hello?
All right. Yeah, hi, Bill.
Hey, how you doing?
All
How's
right.
it going today?
What?
Is this guy in character mode right now? What? Are you kidding me or what? Is he an actor or is this how he always is? He sounds like he's on the set of the Goodfellas over here. I mean, you got to be kidding me.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is one of the greatest actors.
What are you doing over here? Hey,
Fuck off. I'm sorry, Mr. Pesci.
What you want me to do? You want me to read a poem? Is that what you want? Hey, roses are red, violets are blue. Go fuck yourself. Get back in your...
I'm so honored. Please, I'm so...
That's all right. I don't know.
So honored you're here. I mean...
What do you want me to do? You want me to come in here and serve ice cream? What do you want me to do?
People don't know what to expect.
Well, listen, you relax and whatever grabs you. Hang out and...
Talk to the hippies over here.
All right. Make nice to Benji. By the way, in addition to Mr. Joe Pesci being here today, there's lots to get to, Robin. Lots to get to.
Yes.
Yeah, there really is. I mean, I didn't even finish yesterday what I wanted to get to. It's ridiculous. We wanted to talk about Julia Roberts. You know her at all? Julia Roberts?
Yeah, I know Julia.
You met her?
I know her brother. No things. He's a mess.
She's a mess?
Nah, her brother's a mess. Sad story.
He's a mess.
Well, he's a really fine actor, though. Anyway, Julia Roberts was on Oprah, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I've got to tell you more about Eric the Midget. I never even played you Riley Martin show. He was bitching about everything, about wanting more hours. When is he going to get it through his head? I like him for an hour, and that's it.
I don't know how he gets it that he should have 4 hours. It seems that one is taxing to him.
Yeah. It's too much.
It would be way too much, 4 hours.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so much going on. Fucking Ground Zero Mosque. Everyone's arguing about that. You got to stand on that at all?
Come on, they're busting balls. All they're doing is busting balls. Listen, don't get me started.
Really?
Don't get me started on all this thing, all right, Howard?
All right.
Because at the end of the day, every time we're like, let's get out of this place. Let's go. Hey, show them. It's called riling up the troops. If you ask me, it's riling up the troops. Hey, America's feeling too good. Hey, we want to be back with the war. Give them a fucking Muslim. Stick them over there. Say they're building a mosque. Let's rise the troops all. Get them all hostile.
I've never heard anyone put it that way. You're so right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
When you're right, you're right. They don't like the people getting along after a while. No one's got problems lately. No one's flying into fucking buildings.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not paying attention. I'm going to play golf. I'll sit here. I won't get involved.
It's so true, because really, what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do.
Gives a shit. Let them pray.
Right. By the way, a lot of people loved Sylvester Stallone yesterday. Truly amazing interview. Learned so much about Sly and gained so much respect for him, all through your brilliant interview skill. No, that's very nice. Thank you. Thanks, as always, for adding to my life, Howard. Don't leave. Serious. Well, who knows? Who knows what will happen with this Sirius?
You said there was another meeting, right?
There was a meeting. I haven't really spoken to Don about it. And, I really don't know. Hey, let me tell you how I feel. I do not know what's going to happen, but I do know this. I have a tremendous love for this audience and the people I work with. And my allegiance to Sirius is a serious allegiance, no pun intended. It's serious. I mean, I like this company a lot. I love it. But I will say this. If things can't be worked out here, there's always other things. There's things that you and I and this rest of the staff might be doing.
Really?
We will be together at some level.
Well, that's an interesting thing.
That's right. But my commitment to this company is very, very strong.
Yes.
And let's hope it all works out.
You want me to talk to anybody?
No, listen. I mean, what is there to say?
Oh, I talk 2 seconds.
So, listen, this company will do just fine without me.
I like to tend to differ, to be honest with you. That's just me.
JD, what's going on?
I pulled the TMZ story, but they love you so much. Like, even the little correspondence, they go on the different feeds and different networks, different areas to promote the episode. And they all mention how, I'm Dr. Laura.
You understand what this guy's saying?
Wait. Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
He works for me.
He works for you? Was he accountant? Looks like an accountant, no?
You follow what he said?
I didn't understand a word. So I'm looking at his shirt.
Don't understand that either.
Pumpkin-looking shirt. Like I'm blinded by the light.
That's an orange shirt, yeah.
Yes.
I love this kid.
He's a good-looking kid. He's got a nice aura.
I was happy he's getting laid, but you make a good point with that stripper.
Come on.
Yeah.
Everyone once in a while you make strippers. You come home, I got thumb marks in her ass. I grabbing it too hard now. I got to get in there.
You got to dust her for fingerprints.
Come on.
I would imagine, Mr. Pesci, you've been with some strippers occasionally.
Oh, shit. Hey, Robin, we're going to have a cocktail with her. We're going to laugh all night.
JD1 and Gray.
JD1 and what? In Gray? JD1 and Gray.
Oh, what happened? You walked away. What are you doing? What's the matter?
We never know.
We're busting
never
your
know
balls.
what he said.
He's just busting balls.
What just happened? I'm buzzing balls. You get offended by me?
He's just busting balls.
I'm playing around with you.
Hey, apologize to Mr. Pesci.
I'm sorry. I don't have to be here. I got other stuff to do.
You gave me a conscience.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, tell your little story. Talk about the stripper. Go ahead.
I talked about the stripper enough.
All right. Thank you, JD. All right. I didn't want you to insult Mr. Pesci.
I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Go home and ruin his day.
When I see you get upset with somebody, I get so nervous because of these movies you made. I always think you're in the mafia.
Come on, it's an act. It's an act.
Frank, you're on the air in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
I just want to ask Mr. Pesci a question. What was your favorite scene in Goodfellas?
Favorite scene in Goodfellas? I'm going to have to say it was probably one of the opening scenes.
Yeah.
One of the opening scenes that they showed in the movie, which actually we didn't film that thing until like 2 months after it was done, and that's when we were stabbing him in the beginning when we're driving him.
Were you stabbing the guy in the?
Yeah, and we open the trunk and he's in there,
and he's still alive.
Yeah, because we would purposely not open the trunk for we busted balls on that set. All we did was bust balls,
right?
And the whole time it took us probably 3 hours to open the trunk, and every time I'm like, all right, action. He said, I ain't open the fucking trunk. It was 100 degrees outside. We weren't fucking open it. And he started going, come on, stop busting balls. Open the fucking trunk. And we just
He's
laughed
got them
at
locked up in the trunk, that guy. the
Yeah,
actor,
see, you got a different perspective, though. You're thinking, what's my favorite artist piece? It's like asking a ball player, what's your favorite day? He's going to tell you the day that the guy puts stuff in my locker, and I open up, the thing sprayed all over.
You
It's
remember
not the
what
homework.
went on, what we didn't see.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. What we didn't see.
All right, Frank, there's your answer.
I'm sorry if I didn't tell you what you want to hear. Yeah.
Right.
No, but that's all right. It was just a privilege to even speak to you, man. You're one of my favorite actors. I mean, is there any chance that in the future you're going to be doing like another mafia movie or any gangster movie? Because I would just love to see that.
Why don't you do it?
I did a thing. It's I did what I had to do.
You do more than just mafia roles,
I do
right?
mafia roles. I did that. I had a couple mishaps. I wanted to go in comedy.
Right.
They 8 heads in a dog. David Spade, this guy, that guy. Boom.
But you were
I worked with
terrific.
Rodney.
You were